4K. Another 4K.
Enough of your shit.
I'm wetter than a kangaroo's pocket. Cum. Who needs cum? Who loves cum? Sometimes it's not the right time to go down. The cum has arrived. It was not a good look for me.
An error was made.
You're gonna get very fishy fingers after this. Oh god. Anyone else thinking about cum? Fucking Pulsey. Poobs finds a canteen full of Kermit the Frog's urine. I'm a 40-year-old man. How am I supposed to know what fucking dabbing is? Who wants cum? Who wants cum? Who needs cum? Who loves cum? Wait, is that the guy that I sucked? If I just sucked them off and then they gave me the stuff afterwards, that's a different deal. Whoa! Get that clip for Benjo. Show that to Benjo. Well, that wasn't nice.
Someone clip that.
Flab.
Taff, did
Flab.
you just call me Flabby?
Flab. Flab.
Covering Phil. Alert, Phil.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we're watching for it to say kill. That's one. Come on! Come on! We got 2 achievements. We got 2 achievements. You've got what many consider the most difficult achievement in the game? Really? Ah, look at that. Sven has lost it.
Team off here on the 17th hole.
A hole in one, and we're back in the game.
That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right.
Hi. Hi, it's me. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. Not rigged. Not rigged. Cody's just stuck in traffic. Have you fingered a kangaroo? Sven, I've got a little bit of nose candy here. Do you want some nose candy? This guy, he's got piles just like me. What a guy. It's 7 inches. 7 inches is big. Pink might disagree, but for me, 7 inches is very big. You can't chew. You bitch. What's going on in the background?
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan. $5,000 for your head alone.
5,000. I'd have myself in for that. Hey! Are we finding somewhere else to hide now? No! Because who needs cum? Who needs cum? Who needs cum anyway? Wait, can everyone go to a maximum of 2? Oh no, Reese is... No! No! Why? Why? Hello. Hello. Yeah, we've it's me and Phoebe tonight. We've made absolutely no plans. I messaged Phoebe earlier. I was like, "Did you want to stream?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, what should we do?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then she was like, "I've got this, or this." And then I forgot to respond to it. And so that's where we're at. I wonder how long we can get away with me not unmuting. How long do you think it'll be? How long do you think it'll be without me unmuting before Phoebe comes in here to see what's going on. How long do you think that'll take? That'll take a while, right? She's still on her starting stream screen, so she, oh, she's
Not that I was like watching Taff stream.
she's watching my stream.
Uh,
She's watching my
I
stream.
would like to say that I didn't come up with any ideas. I just said, "Hey, yeah, what would you like to stream?" And he said nothing. Hi, how you doing?
She, oh shit, she didn't hear that bit though. So we're okay. Look, I can do this. We can put it on here.
I hope you're having a good time.
There she is.
Sorry I haven't been around. I've got to stop apologizing for not being around because
I've got to remove.
it's a long old time.
She's on the tally now though.
Taff, get me off your screen.
She knows that she's on the screen.
Hairstyle I do when my hair won't cooperate. Just
But so if we try and put a text
head.
box over this now, and if we put
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. This one
what's happened with Phoebe's
basically
hair,
ate some food and said,
just put like that,
ran to my PC and just
and put this on there,
just
and see how long it takes her to realize. She's seen it now. She's-
I can see. I'm
so
this stream is just me
so yeah,
to Taff stream. every
this
time
stream is just me reacting to
I'm
Phoebe's stream.
featured in.
It is Knob with a K, isn't it? Knob does have a K. Knob.
I can't
Knob.
believe that's how come there's two people who corrected me for spelling knob
Also,
incorrect?
one of the people who's correcting you is only 13.
Both spellings are correct. They're just two different things. Guys, you gotta correct my grammar.
Wait, if she's saying they're two different things, what is she saying that the other thing is?
I have got a story to tell about.
Oh, she's got a story.
I'm just gonna wait till Taff unmuted me, but he doesn't seem like he's gonna.
She's got a story to tell, so we can listen to the
Might
story.
Tell the story now.
She's going to tell the story now. She doesn't know that I'm just not going to
I'll
unmute
put the
her.
lo-fi on, seeing as just realised it's gonna
Is
be
she really quiet here?
silence without it.
I realise if you're watching both streams, then this is going to be
Definitely gonna be an ad. Don't be an ad.
A bold,
Damn it.
delicious
trying to turn her up a little bit.
Ignore the ads. Oh, it's two ads. It's two ads.
She's got 2 ads.
Fucking ads.
Why has she got
See,
ads?
my problem is I had like.
Is she not subbed?
for the briefest
Oh,
time,
she's
it
put
ruined
she's
me.
putting
Absolutely
lo-fi
ruined
on.
me. Is that too quiet? Is that alright? Levels.
So we're just not gonna
I
unmute her
appreciate you
and then
being here, pal.
see how long it
Enjoyed
takes for her to realise that we're
and
not
being-
gonna unmute her.
Um,
This is the level of
never gonna unmute.
that she's questioned it. Okay, so she's put unmuted. See, I told you it wouldn't take very
I'm
long.
not gonna do it.
She's already she's already.
Not. We're just doing.
She's on to me. She's on to me.
Waiting for it to turn up on his screen.
She's
Just waiting.
she knows. See, she knows. Can we do the high low for 5 months?
You're
We can.
watching what- I mean, it's just. Is lurking to do actually football.
What's up, guys? It's time for another edition of Attacks. Hi, hello. Today's contestant is Josh. Josh, your first card is the 8.
My business might be only
I've got to mute her now. What are we gonna do? Wait, Jedi has chosen to watch Phoebe over me. Jedi's put my attention span can only handle one stream, so she's chosen to go over there. She's betrayed us. We're stripping Jedi of her monthly prize. Jedi has to return the tea. Higher or lower than an 8, Josh? Josh! higher than an 8. It's a 5. It's a 5.
You suck.
It's a 5, Josh. It's a 5.
You suck.
I can take this out now, I think, as well.
You're the worst.
So we can go back to the screen. I wonder if I can I put some things on the screen that would really confuse her? Like, if we just started talking about some stuff, because she's got my stream open. So she knows that we're doing stuff here. So if I put like a diagram of a car on the screen, she's not going to know what's going on. By the way, you're just watching me prank Phoebe right now. If you've never watched the stream before, or if you've only watched a couple of the streams and you're like, we're gonna look at internal combustion engine. I just realized me typing in internal could have been quite worrying. So yeah, we're just gonna bring up a picture like that. And this is the thing. She's not gonna know what is going on right now, and she's gonna be thinking, what is Taff talking about? Like, what is this? And I think that's the thing that it's going to be the best thing about doing something like this is all just to confuse Phoebe, who we're streaming with tonight. So the entire point of this is just purely to confuse Phoebe. So you can see, like, from there to there, she's not going to know what I'm talking about right now. I realize I'm wrecking the stream on my end as well. So this is for you lot. She made a sign. But yeah, dinosaur feet. But yeah, if you look at a dinosaur's foot, so she's made a sign that says unmute me. But if you look at this dinosaur's foot, you know, you can kind of see from that just what we're talking about here. But yeah.
Unmute me. Just unmute me. Yeah. Just. Oh, that's really nice. Like, how did you know this friend? Where'd you meet? What was your meet cute with this friend? Tumblr. Oh, nice. Just a bunch of nerds being nerds. We love to see it. Known each other for like 8 years is very cute. I swear to God. Just hold on. What did? When?
So what I'm doing, what I'm doing in a second is I'm pretending I'm still talking, so that she doesn't know that I'm. So when you see me doing this, and I was just doing. No, it doesn't seem to be working. Wait there.
Oh. This bitch.
Hello?
You fucking bitch.
Hello?
Listen, I already. I knew you. I know. You jigs up. It's so obvious that there's nothing wrong with your mic. It's so obvious. Do you want to hear the story of this one time when I wore this hairstyle as a waitress back when I was 17?
Have you got your hair different today?
You literally posted text. I've been watching your stream the whole time. And in fact, I heard you say, I wonder how long we can get away with.
Oh, what was your view on the internal combustion engine?
I mean, I wasn't paying attention to that part. I was busy making notes to tell you to unmute me. Hey, Moose! Hey, Steps Games, how you doing? Right, I'm going to tell you the story of this hairstyle now. Right, so when I used to waitress, this was a good way of getting all my hair off the face.
Where did you use the waitress?
a theater up in the Highlands, so like it would be like very busy because you're trying to get everyone in for the play. So it was very busy work for a brief couple of hours. Thank you so much, Jedi, for the gifted sub. It's so kind of you. And basically, this one woman, she was very drunk, and I think I messed up her dessert order. Cody, thank you so much. I was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. Great song. I'm never gonna fucking tell the story. Right. I get out the wrong dessert. I bring her the rice pudding. The rice pudding is kind of wholemeal rice or whatever. It's like whole grain rice rather, and it looks kind of like muesli. And she like grabbed my wrist and she said, keep the oatmeal for breakfast, Gretel. And then she, no joke, she started yodeling at me in this
Phoebes, sorry, can I just interrupt a sec?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just a contribution from my chat. She's worse than you at telling a story. Go on.
Lucy, how dare you? This is not as boring as the bloody swimming pool story. Jack's swimming lesson story. Nothing's that boring. Love you, pal. Look, okay, a lassie yodeled at me. It was pretty embarrassing for 17-year-old me. It was an inciting incident. She also started to I work for my dad at this point. Moose! Thank you so much for gifting us up to Ruby and for starting a hype train. That's so kind of you. Yeah, she yodeled at me. She started hitting on my dad, who I worked for at the time. Was so drunk she got kicked out of the theater halfway through the play. So
wait, there was a really drunk woman who was. Did you say she was quite old?
And that's how I met Pink.
A really drunk
Jedi, no more. Two Jedi.
I can't believe you're allowing this behavior from Jedi in your channel.
I very much appreciate it. You don't have to do that. Hi, Taff. It's been a while. Long time no see. He's gonna be like, I literally saw you yesterday. What are you forgetting about?
No, I barely saw you because you came in. So, as some of you may know, this week my grandma passed away. So, of course, the first thing I did when I went in chat yesterday is Phoebe made a joke about wanting one of her relatives to die. So straight away, as soon as I got in the chat, that was the first joke that Phoebe made straight away. I was like, okay, it's feeling uncomfortable. Phoebe's already talking about that kind of thing.
Not what I said. I just said that like I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time with some relatives of mine.
Yeah, it was classic Phoebe. Then when I was just about to say something, she cut me off so she could say that she was going for a bath, and then just hung up without like, oh no. In fact, what did she say as she left the call? She said bye forever as she left, which again triggered my my thoughts of losing people.
Bye forever is a quote from Val, and we always say it.
She said bye forever, which immediately made me think about the inevitability of all my friends and family dying. So again, that brought that back. It was just, yeah, this is the thing. Triggered. So I was waiting for a time to bring this up to Phoebe that would be a good time, and I thought, what better than with a nice cup of fruit salad tea while we're streaming together.
Let's talk about the inevitability of death, Taff.
What do you think happens after you die, Phoebes?
Thank you so much, Milky. Hi, welcome.
Sorry, Phoebe's too busy. Phoebe's too busy with their hype train in the chat.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, guys. It's so kind. Also, that joke's really good. Thank you, Milky. I've asked chat to give me their best jokes. I would say that like someone would win, but we all know the best joke here is you. Taff's not laughed at that joke. Now I feel horrible. Oh, damn. Thank you for doing posture check. Taff, you got any good jokes?
Just me, apparently.
Look, that is me getting you back for the I can't remember what you said, what that, like, from your February highlights, what the quote was that you said.
Wetter than a kangaroo's pocket.
No, it was an otter's pocket, wasn't it?
Yeah, but then it turned into talking about marsupials and stuff, and
Oh yeah, okay.
that's why it's wetter than a kangaroo's pocket in the video. Yeah.
What is announcements? Taff is not invited to joke. We love Taff very dearly. Like,
I did call her flabby. I called her flabonemon.
I can't believe you called me flabby, pal. That's below the belt. Yeah.
So yeah, you've been doing my BS, not your BTS. What's your favorite BTS song, Phoebe? Still didn't answer my
what do I think happens after you die?
What do you think happens after you die? Yeah.
I know. I kind of like to think that I kind of like the reincarnation theory that you like probably lived a lot of lives, each a little different, but like your core essence has been the same each time. Maybe. What do you think?
I think what happens after you die is absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing happens.
Why are you in my chair?
Sorry, I don't mean to be in your chair. Someone redeem fucking T-Rex bubblegum.
Thank you so much for the follow. Oh,
Hello.
that's you.
Hello, Mole Man. Mole Man, this is a very different stream to normal to come into. I apologize. Don't judge this. Don't judge these streams by this, please.
Please do. Is this out already? Hey, bubblegum!
There's going to be lag on this because, unfortunately, because Phoebe didn't turn up until like 5 minutes before the stream, didn't have time to organize having our webcams shared with each other, which was what I wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
So that we would have our like Phoebe could have had me on her screen. I could have been sat on the sofa where.
Oh, hold on, Taff. I'm going to have to interrupt you. Is that from Poundland? How dare you, Josh? This is of high quality and standard.
Is that from Poundland? No, she's from Scotland. You haven't been to Poundland in a while, have you, Phoebe?
I haven't been to Poundland since the day of Maz and John's wedding. Have I told you this story? Oh, I just got what you were saying.
And that makes your reply even better. So apparently on the day of Maz and John's wedding, Phoebe got taken to Poundland. So just pop a little marker there, and that'll be, expect to see that clip in April's highlight video when I finally get around to making it, which will probably be in like September.
Oh no, oh man.
Anyone else want to put when they last went to Poundland in chat? Feel free.
Oh no, I'm gonna have an asthma attack. It's gonna be great. Sorry.
This is pretty standard though. 25 minutes into the stream, Phoebe having an asthma attack is pretty standard.
Yeah. Okay. Can I tell you about the time I went to Poundland on the day of Maz and John's wedding? As in the shop.
Oh, but were you not talking about the shop the whole time? Because I was just talking about the shop the whole time. I mean, if anyone else has taken that in any different way.
I actually might have to be right back and like
We may have successfully killed Phoebe, guys. This could be a we might have actually killed Phoebe. Yeah, this may be. I may have to message Maz shortly and make sure that someone nearby who can check on Phoebe. Guys, if you didn't know already, you can do !multi. I don't have a button on my keys to press. But you can do !multi in chat and you can see both screens. If you're on a computer, you can see my point of view and Phoebe's point of view at the same time. Obviously, I have Phoebe on the big screen, but yeah, it's gonna be laggy and out of sync. But if you would like to support both of us, Phoebe's one of my favorite people to stream with. We always have a laugh, and so I didn't really know what was gonna go on tonight. I'm not feeling great physically tonight, let alone all the mental issues that are going on. But yeah, physically I'm feeling a bit like shit. So I figured it's always good to like get together with Phoebe. And what she'll probably do is we'll probably spend like an hour just doing bullshit, and then we'll go to play something, it won't work, and then Phoebe will say she's gonna go she's gonna nip off. Phoebe went to panel. Thank you, Charlie.
Rude of you to presume I would just nip off.
Phoebe will nip off about 10 o'clock. About 10 o'clock, Phoebe will suddenly go, do you know what? It is a bit chilly in here. I'm thinking what I might do is I might just go and have a bath, actually.
I love a bath. I love a bath. If there's one way to my heart and it's a nice bath. Just love it.
So, ideal first date with Phoebe, take her to a bath.
But they get it wrong and they take me to the city of Bath. I'm like, this isn't what I fucking meant. This was not what I meant.
Look at this banter that you're getting here, guys. This is what you get if you date Phoebe.
Oh, it's just the banter boss I am. A swimming pool is like a giant communal bath. Yeah, but it's not the same, is it? What were we talking about before I had an asthma attack? So this story, right? Okay. The day of John and Maz's wedding, I'm helping set up.
I'm ashamed of you, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie was saying she laughed at your joke.
What was my joke?
About Bath.
Oh.
It was that bad that you didn't even laugh at it at the time. But you laughed at it the second time, so
I laughed at it someone I didn't even when you don't even realize anyway.
Wait there. Can I just deal with something in your chat? Milky's put a swimming pool is like a giant communal bath, and then Jedi's put, yeah, but everyone pisses in it. Yeah, but Jedi, someone pisses in the bath anyway, so
Why do you piss in the bath, Taff?
No, I was talking about when I go in the bath with my son Jack, and he fucking pisses in the bath all the time. He was literally.
Do you piss in the bath?
What?
Taff, do you piss? I think I will get done for
No,
POC if I ask you.
this is because he was literally yesterday.
I think we should stop talking about piss in the bath.
He was stood by my foot, and all of a sudden my foot got very warm. I was like, for fuck's sake, Jack.
I'm gonna get that on a t-shirt. Taff pisses in the bath.
Taff pisses in the bath, yeah, but then I sell that bath water and it makes me a lot of money for charity. Every single penny this stream makes goes to charity.
Step 1, run bath. Step 2, piss in bath. Step 3,
Step 3,
bath. Step 4, question mark. Step 5, profit.
I mean, it doesn't cost me anything to piss in the bath.
I'm sorry, but the Hunger Games.
We actually have a Hunger Games ready to run. I nearly suggested as
I'm guessing I'm not in it.
No, you are in it actually. Where's my book? But I nearly suggested.
Games?
No, but I need to set some little bits up for it.
Okay.
But I mean, it's ready as in there's enough people. Are you got a McDonald's cup next to you?
I was even. You know how I told you I wouldn't get I was even later than I thought it was, so I just kind of grabbed a KFC on the way home because I'm going home for Easter tomorrow. So
You can still
And
enter, Charlie.
and I'm trying to defrost my fridge. Yeah, that was it. That's my boring story. Wait, okay, Poundland. Right. It's the day of Maz and John's wedding. Everything's got to be perfect, okay? And
This
I've
story, by the
forgotten-
way, is just going to be the like there's something breaks on her dress or something, and she has to buy like a little sewing kit or something, isn't it? That's all it's going to be.
Actually, I won a competition at the end.
But everyone at the wedding disliked her, but she won a competition.
Perhaps annoyed
If-
because all my
all of Phoebe's stories, every single one of Phoebe's stories is no one liked me, but then there was a competition and I won the competition, and usually her way of winning the competition is that she very much goes over the top to a level. It'll be like if they went, oh, it's a who can carry this egg on a spoon for the longest, and Phoebe will like end up, her story will be that she super glued the egg to the spoon, but then she also super glued the spoon to her hand by mistake, and then she had the egg and the spoon for 3 months stuck to her hand,
I'd like to say this didn't happen.
and but then she won the competition, but still nobody liked her. Still nobody liked her because of her actions during the contest.
That wasn't the point. Well, okay. There's only 2 stories. I just told them in a and then nobody liked her still. That's a story she has told. I know. I look, listen. I want an ice cream competition.
Where she ran a smear campaign and bribed the judges.
No, okay.
Definitely
so
bribed the judges.
it's first year in high school in Scotland.
Are you telling the
me
fucking
that-
ice cream
Yeah,
story
I can
now?
tell the story 'cause
We haven't even got the Poundland story yet.
Okay, so it's the day of Maz and John's wedding. Everything has
Hi,
to go
Tara.
perfect. And I'm helping set up in the morning, and I've forgotten the tea lights for the tea candles for the place settings. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta run. So at first I'm in a frock, full-on frock.
See you later, Josh.
I
Bye-bye.
take off my heels and I've got some trainers. So like, I am full on sprinting it down Brighton to like try and to get to the Tiger. I go to the Tiger first. On the way there, huffing and puffing, like clutching on to like my dress so my tits don't fall out. Who do I meet up with but my beautiful sister looking absolutely flawless, and my niece and her husband, and I'm like, hey, hi, and like huffing and puffing, like red face, and like, you right? I'm like, I forgot tea lights. Do you want to just step that way if you want to help? And they're like, okay, and then they gave me a look like, she's fucking weirdo, isn't she?
Wait, who did
look,
Maz?
No, my sister, my sister. And then I kept running. I get to Tiger and I'm at the candle section and I'm looking at all the candles. I would like to once again reiterate, I am dressed up like full on in a gown, in a full-blown gown. I'm at the section of Tiger with all the candles. Some guy turns to me and says, excuse me, do you have this in another color? I'm like, bitch, do I look like I'm working here? Do you think this is what you wear to a shift at like a Tiger? I feel like I need to find a picture of me wearing this dress, but I don't know where I can find. I don't think I have a picture of me in this dress, actually. Now I come to think of it. Fuck.
Well,
Anyway, so
while Phoebe's just trying to find that picture, can I just say, if everyone can go to my TikTok and tag Mike Cara in the comments, I would very much appreciate it. I decided all I want from life now is to get duetted by Mike Cara. You can find my TikTok here. Please please do that. I'm gonna copy that into you. Have you found the? Did you find the picture?
Wait, I'm just stalking Maz on Insta to find it.
If you can tag Mike Cara in the comments, I've tagged him myself, but I would love to get an actual reply.
So look at my beautiful sister Beach. Look at her. She looks amazing. But this was the dress I was wearing as I was running down the streets of Brighton. So like, and someone said, "Excuse me, do you know where the other color candles are?" Like, no, do I fuck not? So thank you.
Hi, Dro.
No,
How you doing? Sorry, Phoebe's telling the story right now.
Yeah, I run
She's
down.
streaming as well.
I get to Poundland instead. There is a huge queue. It's the busiest I've ever seen Poundland. Apparently, Saturday at 10 o'clock.
Hey, Mike
Poundland is just
if you think my
pounding away,
deserves a tree
if you will.
I'm just looking at my own TikTok.
Shit, Taff. I kind of realised this is a shit story and I shouldn't have told it. But we're here now, aren't we? We're here.
You
We're
told me that it was better than my swimming story.
Well, it's not hard. Okay, you're right. That's giving me confidence to tell a story.
I mean,
So
it's still fucking going. I thought that this is what I was wearing, and I wasn't a member of the.
I get the tea lights, okay.
Okay.
And I'm in the queue to the checkout, and I'm like, fuck this, I've really got to get going. And I very politely ask if I could like jump in front of people, and they all like just back away and let me go past. And it was a really nice like, oh, thank you guys, I really appreciate it. So obviously looked so flustered and like about to keel over. Really, it was. I don't run as a general practice. I literally just had an asthma attack after laughing at Taff and I's shit jokes. So yeah. That's the story. Phoebe hyping up a really bland story. Yeah, right.
Oh wait. Was it the end of the story? Just you going past people in the queue? Was that it?
No. Well, I get back to the wedding, and tea lights are in my bag the whole fucking time.
Oh, she had the tea lights. This is a twist.
That's the twist. There you go. Look, it was funny. So, I was dressed like that. Someone in Tiger thought I worked there.
They were roommates.
And they were roommates. Phoebe, you're a fool. I am a fool. I also dropped a brand new thing of foundation on the floor. It was a glass bottle foundation. That was upsetting. And I burnt my chin on my curling iron that morning. Personally, I was a nervous wreck for their wedding. I was like, this is like, I was so happy for them. I'm so happy for them. They're literally like such a beautiful couple. Anyway, sorry, Taff. I feel like I've monopolized the conversation.
That's all right. Questions to ask. Questions to ask a woman. I'm gonna put.
Oh, I can't wait for these to be absolutely not stereotypical.
250 questions to ask a girl, which will help you get the conversation started. See, I was trying to avoid like anything that was like your girlfriend or your wife or anything like that. But this one says, this'll get us started. These are the best questions to ask a girl. From interesting questions about life to romantic questions. So I'm probably going to avoid any that get too romantic. So the first question says, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
If I could be any animal?
Yeah.
That's a hard one. I don't know.
Do you want me to?
I just put those underarm pockets.
Do you want me to do the second question? I think it might be a bit easier.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, the second question is, when was the last time you went to Poundland?
Oh, Tab, I was actually...
Now we have to watch for a reaction. There it is! It's on the delay.
It was February 2nd, 2020 was the last time I went to Poundland. It definitely wasn't. I've definitely been to Poundland since.
Question 4 is, what's your favorite joke? Well, we know that one.
Taff. What did Tarzan say when he saw 2 elephants running down a hill?
I don't know, Phoebe. What did Tarzan say when he saw 2 elephants running down a hill?
He said, "Watch out! There's 2 elephants running down a hill."
I'm so impressed that she managed to get the punchline out.
Oh my god! I've looked up some questions, and the second one is, what charity would you donate to if you had $1 million? Well, Taff.
Well,
What
as
charity are you currently
someone who
raising money for?
does have $1 million, I say fuck charity. don't give to the fucking poor. God.
I would like to say I am actually owed a high or low. Just saying. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Do you remember that? Do you know the random message I sent you after I said, "What are we doing tonight?" And it was just a note to myself. I never did that. Can you make sure I do that tonight? Thank you. Thanks. Thanks.
Would you rather go to work early and get out early, or go to work late and get out late?
Right. Theory, love going to work early and getting out early.
Fuck that. Fuck
Practice,
that. Fuck
in
that.
practice, I always get to work late and get out late because that's just who I am. And also, the worst is if you go in early and you still get out late. So
The worst is if you go in early and then you're about to leave early and people are like looking at you going, why are you leaving? We've still got stuff to do. Whereas if you go late and leave late, then nobody's there. You can leave whenever.
This is a great question. If you could be on any TV show, what would it be?
I'd be on the TV show Pointless with my good friend Phoebe.
We could do it. We could go on Pointless. Are we doing it?
Imagine.
Did you actually fill in the spoiler?
No, because they would have emailed you if I'd filled it in. But just so you know, I did send Phoebe the link to Pointless's applications.
The chaos. I wouldn't be able to get a sentence out. It'd be terrible.
There's a question here saying, what's the last thing that really embarrassed you? But like, there's too many things for Phoebe. I don't think we could go through it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going there.
What did you think was silly until you tried it? I've got a good answer to this, so I'll let you go first.
What did you think it was silly until you tried it?
Do you want me to answer so you've got more time to think?
Yeah, you go first.
Do you know, is it men?
Is it men?
Wow. No, because she still thought that was silly afterwards.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Do you know what I thought was silly till I tried it? A B-day.
Oh my god.
And do you know what now?
It always comes back to butts, lads.
Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. In fact, we've got 2 B-days in the house. One of them is broken and I'm fuming about it. I keep emailing the company saying like, you know,
fix my bidet.
Fix it. And it's basically like there's a problem with the seat. That means that everything is messed up. And I can't just go... Rich people problems. I can't just go out and buy a new fucking toilet seat because it's part of the entire mechanism of it.
I don't know what I thought was silly until I tried it. Maybe... I don't know.
Wait, Axe body spray, also known as Lynx in the UK, have done 21 questions to get to know your crush better. Now, obviously, me and Phoebe aren't crushes together, but these...
I detest men.
You said no very quickly then, Phoebe.
I detest men and you're married. What do you want?
Yeah, but you could have just not said it that quickly. Like, I'm fine with it. Just to be clear, I'm fine with it. It was just the way she was like, no. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Oh, I really would like to be able to teleport just anywhere.
Do you not worry about the limitations with that though?
Yeah, I mean,
So
No
so let's
risk
say
or
let's say
reward.
right now you can teleport. So where are you gonna go to?
Okay, so like, I would probably do some research beforehand to get a nice picture, do like some geographical scoping, and then I would teleport myself to Hawaii. Go to
Okay.
a nice beach.
So on the
Have
beach
some
in
fun.
Hawaii, so you're teleporting yourself. So if you teleported to Hawaii
Mm-hmm.
onto a beach, what if like you can't see that beach at the time? What if when you teleport yourself there, someone is just stepping into the space where you were teleporting?
Well, here's the thing: you go somewhere where there's a live camera. Live cameras everywhere nowadays.
Well, so you're only going to teleport into places where there's a live camera?
Sorry, what? Yes, only where there's a live camera.
But what if there's lag on the camera or something, or you know the camera freezes and you don't realize there's someone stepped there?
Well, you know what?
It's like
That would be
it's like
very
the same
unlucky.
thing as like when people say
What
they
would
would choose invisibility, but it's like, so if you're invisible, is it just you? Because like your clothes wouldn't surely go invisible as well.
I kind of think though that if there's anything in the space that would like push you out of the space, you just kind of like get pushed a wee bit away. Like you still teleport, but it kind of like reverberates you away. So like you don't like, you kind of bump into each other, but that's it.
Well, so you feel your
Alive.
teleport skill will like push you into a...
Yeah, do you know, I'd be more worried about the concept of what comes with me when I teleport, or what doesn't. Like, are clothes included? Could I take another person? Would the floor beneath me, would anything I touch take with me? Or do I have to will it to come with me?
Well, I wouldn't...
What would be yours?
Hey,
Hey,
Meeple.
Sparley Matt.
I would lean towards... I think Tara's was it Tara who said that they would choose to be able to speak any language?
Oh, that would be cool.
Or was it... No, it was Milky. Sorry.
Yeah, Tara said an aura of invisibility.
See, an aura of invisibility is a difficult one as well, because does that mean like there's a aura around you that anything like within that space is invisible? So like what happens then if you touch someone's hand? Does like their hand go invisible because it's within the aura then, or does it mean that the aura then goes around that person? But then how does it work with you touching the floor, because the floor's not going to become invisible? So
I think it's a kind of willing it thing again. You gotta will it. You gotta stretch your power to it. Okay, so you get... Okay, Taff, before you go, I want to ask... So you get one...
before I
good
go, am I going?
one. Before you say yours. You get one good one, you get one shit one. Like, when I say shit, I mean...
Do you know what Rachel always says hers is? So I'll tell you Rachel's. This is gonna fucking... I don't know if Lucy's ha is because Lucy's already heard me say what Rachel's is, because this is already annoying me before I even tell you. So Rachel always says if she could have any one superpower, what she would have is to be able to walk past a building and be able to see what it was like in the past.
Wait, walk past any building and see what it's like in the past.
Yeah, so she could like walk past a building on a street and see like I think because obviously we've lived in places where some of the buildings are like a little bit older and stuff, but she'd like to be able to look at a building and go, oh, what was that like 50 years ago? As she had a Google Maps, I have pointed that out to her Milky Book.
Like, I love Rach so much. That is the purest thing I've ever heard.
It's
so
absolutely shit. You can't use it for
No.
anything. You can't use it for anything.
Taff, stop deflecting and tell us your superpower so we can shit all over it.
That's not a freaking superpower. Exactly. What would
Hey,
my
people.
my superpower? See, I like the idea of invisibility. I think it's good. Time travel is a tricky one. Yeah, because Rach says she doesn't want to be able to time travel. To be clear, she doesn't want to be able to time travel. She just wants to be able to see what the house looked like in the past. Flight is a dodgy one. Flight, if you can fly, someone's gonna catch you straight away. So that's a bit dodgy. My superpower is that I can disappoint any woman. Wow, you've got the same superpower as Phoebe.
Are you gonna tell us what superpower you want, Taff? Or are you just gonna keep faffing and shitting on other people's superpower?
How can they catch you? Just fly away? They'll shoot you, meeple. They'll shoot you. And then they'll take you to a lab and they'll dissect you.
You have such great faith in like humanity.
No, but you have to think it through. Do you know?
These questions and answers started with the question of, what do you think happens when we die?
Do you know what would be a cool one?
What would be a cool one?
Bernard's watch.
Oh shit!
Bernard's
Bernard's
freaking watch.
Okay, Taff.
But what happens if right, you got Bernard's watch?
Oh,
so for those who don't know what Bernard's watch is, Bernard's watch is a show that was in the like 2000s, and it was about a kid who found a watch and he could press the top of the watch. It was like one of those old style watches, and he could just press the top of the watch in and it would stop time. So he would use it to get into hijinks.
Hijinks.
Roll the clip. I'm not rolling Bernard's watch clip.
I shall. If you go to my channel, I'm going to find you a clip of Bernard's.
The credits of Bernard's watch, we played it the other day. They're absolutely shit. They're the worst credits of any kids' TV show. But yeah, it's a good idea. But imagine if you cooked it to freeze time, and then you accidentally dropped the watch and it broke. What are you going to do then? Also, while you have paused time, does like time keep moving for everybody else? Like, as in, do you keep aging, or are you frozen in time with the aging? Look at this, it's shit. It's just he walks up and then he finds a watch on the ground and he picks it up and he's like, ooh. This is the entire credits, this part now. Look, all of these, this doesn't even tell you what you're doing. You have a pause time of eternity to learn watch repair. But
smug prick, isn't he though? Look at his face.
Yeah, look at that.
What a smug prick. Like, sorry, this wee face. Like,
the annoying thing is, he doesn't even know what the watch is for at that point. He's just picked it up.
He's like, yeah, no, I know I'm the shit.
He's just like, look at this fucking sick ass watch I just picked up.
Let's be real though, Taff. I would wear that jumper.
You would wear that jumper. You have a pause time of eternity to learn watch repair, but that's the thing. You have to learn watch repair then. So you have to like then go to a library, you find the book. Like, you couldn't drive a car because the car's not going to work. You're going to have to walk there, right? Our lock's still going to work. How are you going to unlock stuff?
I'm sorry, I'm not old. Taft's old. I'm not old. I've just been accused of being old.
My superpower is I'm average at everything. I saw that, Deadeye. And I can say you're not average at everything.
You're amazing, pal. I would like to say I am as old as this TV program.
He uses a bicycle doing that show while time is paused. I mean, I can understand using a bicycle though, because he's generating all the power of it. I don't think you could use a car though. I feel that would be too much. Yeah, average at everything means you're somewhat good at everything you try. That's not true. You're better than good at some things.
To be fair, I feel like people forget that it's like jack of all trades, master of none, but still like you're much better off being well-rounded than you are being so specialized that you can't.
Would you say I was well-rounded, Phoebe?
Look, no, I'm not doing this again, Taff. I'm not falling into the trap.
Well, you don't think I'm well-rounded?
I'm not falling for it, guys. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, jack of all trades, master of none is way better than being a master of none.
Like, no, being like a master of one. Like, if being
Being
a master of one is just
Yeah.
like.
Sorry, it's me
Is it
reading
really gonna
Jedi's.
come in useful?
I mean, obviously there's advantages to being specialized and stuff. According to the synopsis, Bernard gets the watch from a postman, so why is it in a field in the credits? Maybe at that point that is like a bit in the future where he's lost the watch and then he finds it in the field and he's like, oh shit. Bernard's been taking it, he's been using it to make some of those films that I've seen on a certain site where they pause time and then
What would you like your superpower to be? I need you to get to the fucking point.
I just said that the Bernard's watch one was quite good. I was just talking it through. I've not made a decision yet. Like invisibility is quite cool, but like I feel like the problem with invisibility is I do feel like you would have to be naked to be invisible.
No.
Hey Azza.
I think it's like anything
played-
your skin touches, but nothing that like your
So
clothes
wait,
touch.
what if you were barefooted?
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be barefooted.
Well, so you can't go invisible if you're barefooted.
Well, like no, it would be like the dirt that coats your feet. Like the whole ground's not gonna go because the ground's made of many layers. So like, it would
So what if I
be-
touch a door? Does the door go invisible?
Yeah, with your bare hand, the knob would, or the handle, depending on the type of door.
So if I touch the
Hey,
knob
hey,
will go
Solo.
invisible.
Victor's
Is it-
how you're not doing it right.
Why are you adding extra rules to how the power? Yeah, because I feel like you can't go like you can. If you're choosing the superpower, there's got to be like limitations to it. Otherwise, like if you go, oh, like as we're talking about, did we play DBD today? Right? Is that where you followed me from? I think we played DBD in a match today. We are just me and Phoebe are just talking about stuff. We do this occasionally where it's not really a podcast. It's just like me and Phoebe talking shit. Phoebe is streaming as well. If you do !multi, you can see Phoebe's side of it. If you're on Phoebe's stream, you can see my side of it.
And yeah,
Why-
if you're on my stream, you can do !multi too. And you can go. I would really recommend following Taff if you aren't already. Can't imagine
I
it's
don't
difficult,
I
do you?
don't recommend following Phoebe. Just to be clear.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend following me neither.
Oh yeah, I sugar daddied your monthly goal. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
Aw.
No, as I was on had like 8 people from their monthly goal, so I gifted like 7 subs and sub myself because they were really nice, but they did try and get themselves killed. Why you get to choose it, Meeple? Why? Because there's got to be things behind. Like you've got to think. It's like when you go to the genie and the genie goes, "Oh, you have 3 wishes," and then Jafar wishes for like ultimate power, wants to be more powerful than the genie, so he makes him into a more powerful genie, and it's like, oh yeah, he fucked it. He fucking got me. So it's like that. It's the you've got to think of the possible outs of it. So like, you know, if you say, oh, I want to be able to live forever, well, maybe you live forever, but you end up, you know, never dying but still aging. What's the caveat of being Spider-Man? With great power comes great responsibility. Or Captain America, they don't have consequences. Captain America's not really I don't consider him super really. He's just jacked up. He's not really a superhero, to be honest. Steve is baby.
Taff, what power are you choosing?
What power am I choosing? I would like my superpower would be that I would be able to make my friends happy with just the wink of an eye.
Oh, fuck off. Absolutely piss off.
he has a super soldier serum and doesn't age. I mean, he does age though, because at the end of Endgame, he's very old. Spoilers for Endgame. He's very old.
Best superpower
Waste of a superpower there, but you think about it, right? Where's the drawbacks with it? I want to be able to, in the wink of an eye, make my friends happy. And now, this is good. So now all of a sudden, word gets round. If you're friends with Taff and you want to make yourself feel better, you just need a little cheeky wink from him. Suddenly, people are coming to me going, "Taff, I'm fucking loaded. I'll give you all my money if you just keep giving me winks of the eye." And I'll go,
"Is this how you got your money?
That's good."
Is this how?
Then there's all these like attractive women going like, "Oh, we'll give you a massage," and I'll go, "Oh, I'm married, you know," and they go, "No, we're actually trained masseuses," and I go, "Oh, actually, that's okay then. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing sexual about it," and they go, "No, of course there wasn't," and I go, "Well, you know, it was just interesting the way you were all attractive women," and they go, "Well, our attractiveness has got nothing to do with the quality of our massages," and I go, "Oh yeah, my mistake. Sorry, that was quite misogynistic of me. Please don't tell my friend Phoebe." Then they say, "Well, do you want to massages or not?" And I go, "Yes, please." Here's a cheeky little wink. And they go, "Well, we feel happy now." So there you go. That would my definition of a friendship would dictate friendships purely for monetary gain aren't a friendship, just a partnership. Well, looks like you are in the wrong there, Moose. And there's a cheeky little wink just for you. But maybe you don't take that as one.
Please stop winking. Like, pretty please stop winking at the camera. Thank you. Stop it!
Why is this powerboat projectile vomiting instead? Hey, look.
Yolo says he'd like the power to affect the probability of something happening. Isn't that basically just being the DM when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Here's another question in here.
Alright, yeah.
This is from Axe/Links. For their 21 good questions to ask a girl or guy. These are girl or guy, just to be clear.
Okay.
Who's your celebrity crush? But then there is some brackets in here. They said try and guess this one. We often have a completely different idea of who our crush finds attractive. Also, fingers crossed they choose a celebrity who looks quite like you. So which celebrity do you consider that you look like, Phoebe, first?
I don't really think I look like any celebrity. I think maybe somewhat close to Saoirse Ronan or
who?
Like Saoirse Ronan, like Lady Bird.
Saoirse Ronan. No clue. Who this
just
is.
Look up Lady Bird.
Is it this person?
Yeah.
Seth Rogen?
Not Seth Rogen.
This person?
Yeah, I look like Seth Rogen. That's it. Saoirse Ronan. Like, not much like her at all. But that's who I've been told I look like. Definitely not in that photo. But, yeah. I don't really think there's any celebrity I look like. I don't think famous people look like me. Who do you think you look like, Taff?
I think Phoebe looks like this person.
Who the hell is that? Penny Crayon.
I think Phoebe looks like Penny Crayon. I think if Phoebe wore glasses and a beret, spot on. You don't know who Penny Crayon is?
No, I've never seen this character before in my life.
Penny Crayon can be anything, can draw anything she wishes. From dogs to Penny Crayon can draw anything she likes, like cats and dogs and crocodiles and juggernauts and bites. But Penny's magic drawings are not like any other. They walk and talk and come to life, creating lots of bother. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much for serenading us. Who do you think you look like?
Trying to think who else Phoebe looks like. Does anyone have any suggestions for people that Phoebe looks like?
I'm trying to look up someone like I don't know.
Daria?
Dun, dun, dun. I love Daria.
I've googled ginger cartoon characters to try and see if I can find any that look like
Not
you.
ginger. You're more ginger than I am.
Yeah, just struggling. Phoebes, I need to go for a pee. Are you all right for a second?
Yeah,
if
I'll lead the way, guys. Welcome to.
I'm just gonna go on BRB and mute. She reminds me of that frog that tried to kill your mother-in-law, but Phoebe would never do that. Thanks, Charlie.
Hi guys. Celebrities. And each time I rerun it. Okay, let's make a game of this. Okay, guess a celebrity who's gonna appear on the next rerun. Okay? Everyone take your bets. Everyone put in chat who you think is gonna turn up when I press refresh.
What is this?
I've started a new game, so this is random celebrities. You gotta guess a celebrity you think is gonna show up.
Well, just
when I next
all
refresh.
celebrities.
It's just just any celebrity. Guess a name. We got Dakota Fanning. We got George Clooney. Are you gonna?
Yeah,
Robert Downey Jr.
I'm just having a look at who's on there now and just working out. I'm gonna go Oprah Winfrey.
You're gonna go Oprah Winfrey. I'm gonna say I can't remember any celebrity's name. They've all flown out. Sophie Turner. Okay. Have we got any? I don't think any of us got it.
Wait.
Okay.
You're spoiling it. Oh, Sean William Scott. This would be an interesting film. This
would be just a bunch of white men.
This film, I would imagine this film.
I'd imagine it would win an Oscar.
If I was to say what is this film, so I'm going to make this a bit bigger. So we're going to cut Phoebe out a little bit here, but that's fine.
Wow.
So Phoebe's doing a random celeb thing.
I'm gonna just ruin it for you by zooming it. And then like put my face over the sad.
So these are the random celebs that has come up with this time.
Okay, yes. Are you ready for the next one?
Wait. I think what we should do is we should for each of these that comes up, we should come up with what the film is that they're starring in, because I've got a great one for this one.
Okay.
So we don't need to do this like for this one if like I can just give you mine if you want, unless you want to come up with someone else.
No.
But
if you've got one, it's whoever comes with them first.
This one, I think there's only one film this can be. It's obviously the sequel to the B movie.
Oh my god.
Obviously Jerry's playing the B again, Barry B. Benson.
Yeah.
And you've got, you know, Vince Vaughn, Jim Parsons, and Sean William Scott playing the comic reliefs in there. You know, Tom Hanks probably. Tom Hanks is probably the
figure.
He's the father. He's probably the father figure in there. Vincent D'Onofrio, he's the villain. Rush Limbaugh's like the weird like celebrity cameo where you're like, what? And then Emily Mortimer's clearly like, yeah, well that's why you're like, wait, why'd they have Rush Limbaugh in there? And then Emily Mortimer is obviously the. I'm not even sure how old she is, but she's definitely the love interest where you're like, really, that they had her as Jerry Seinfeld's love interest.
Yeah. Okay.
And people are going,
I believe it.
Is this age difference okay? And people are going, yeah, it's all right.
He's a B. That's what you should be worried about. Okay, ready? Are you ready for the next one? Do people want to
wait. Yeah. Okay. So does anyone want to guess which celebrities will come up? Anyone?
Name a celebrity. Any celebrity.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go Miley Cyrus.
I'm gonna go Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Jared Padalecki. Oh, not a bad one. Right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey, you were just on it, Sean William Scott. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, do you know what? I was gonna say my original choice before I chose. I have to move it because Phoebe. My original choice before thingy was gonna be Steven Seagal, and now seeing Jean-Claude Van Damme, I'm like, oh, that's close.
I'm gonna go with Winona Ryder next. Oh, this film. I think this is gonna be like a law film, and I think it's gonna be called
So we're saying Hugh Laurie's the lawyer.
Yeah, the lyrical legality, right? And it's basically like the contest between two singers, the old singer and the younger singer, who basically like stole some of the older singer's lyrics, and they have to go to court. And this guy, Mark Harmon,
I've no clue how Mark Harmon is.
No, but he looks like a lawyer. See, he plays.
Oh, you having him as another lawyer?
Yeah.
Wait, are Hugh Laurie and Sigourney Weaver, are they on the same team?
Obviously.
There's like an undercut of sexuality.
Oh, 100%. And Sean William Scott fucks over Gemma Arterton.
Oh, he's from NCIS apparently.
Okay. Dwayne Johnson is just a lovable goofball who happens to be recording some albums during like a confrontation between Sigourney and Gemma.
It's really weird, but like Sean William Scott is like obviously plays some kind of drug dealer character, but the weird thing is that Jean-Claude Van Damme is the judge, and everyone's like, this is really weird casting.
And Jeff Gordon plays the getaway driver. Don't ask me why this getaway driver. I haven't decided yet, but he's there.
Okay, when you next rerun,
no thirsting in chat. Okay,
can you try and remember that there's a delay on it?
What do you mean? Oh, so don't say shit. Got you. Right. Well, I'm still going for Winona Ryder this time.
What
Is
does
everyone
options do? What are the options?
I can change the quantity. I can change it to athletes, female celebrities. I can't change it to male celebrities. I can change it to presidents. I can change it to wrestlers. Or just people. Do you want to up
No,
the quantity?
No, celebrities is fine. 8 is fine. It fits nicely on the screen with 8.
It does. Okay. As everyone said, there's celebrities.
No, we haven't said ours. What did you say you were going with? Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. Okay.
That was my first choice. I didn't have anyone else I was thinking
John
of.
William Scott, get the fuck off the screen. And we have Jerry Seinfeld again. This would be a very interesting film, though. And we got Rihanna.
Do you know it's
and Al Pacino.
It's Rihanna's breakout performance. This is where people go, oh shit. I had written her off. She's actually quite good.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of films, hasn't she?
Yeah, but this is what I mean. That she's been in stuff like Battleship and stuff like that, where people are going, oh yeah, you know, she's been.
Okay.
But this people go like, oh shit.
I thought I was a clown. But what about this guy?
That look Jedi like the Taft clown was calling Sean William Scott a clown. So I like that.
Why is this website so obsessed with Sean William Scott? Who the fuck is Sean William Scott? Hold on.
Oh, right. Excuse me. Who is Sean William Scott? Sean William Scott was like the guy who was in all the like early 2000s. He was in American Pie.
Yeah,
he was
I just didn't recognize him from that picture.
He was Mac's brother in Always Sunny. No, Mac's cousin. Sorry, in Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Hey, Benjo.
Okay, we're back to random celebrities. Hey, Benjo! He fucked Stifler's mom! Wait, did he?
No, he was Stifler.
He was Stifler. Yeah, I was about to say. I want to watch American Pie now. This one time at band camp.
It's really problematic. It really fucking problematic. But like, it's super problematic.
But it was also like such a part of our growing up, I feel.
Oh, like for me, like that early 2000s period, with especially with like all the films had like the pop punk soundtracks and stuff. No worries, see you later, Jedi. Have a good one. But like those kind of pop punk soundtracks of you know, the Blink 182 and all those kinds of stuff. Like the scene of him running from his own house to his friend's house so they can watch her on the secret webcam he set up.
Oh god, I forgot about that. Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's problematic.
That's so bad.
But like the tune that plays in that is like one of my favorite songs of that era. It's like a Blink 182 album track, and it's like one of those that as soon as I hear it, it takes me back to those early 2000 days. But yeah, you do, like, Sean William Scott was in a couple of the other films like that as well.
That picture doesn't look like him. I think it's because we don't often see him from the side. Like if I saw him face on, like now it's obvious, but like I just didn't recognize him from this photo.
Yeah.
I'm shit with names. Okay, I'm not choosing a film from this. I can't think of anything good.
Jake Paul.
You want to go Jake Paul's on next?
Yeah. These are random celebs, by the way. These are Phoebe's clicking a button.
Put your random celeb in who you think.
And it's just gives us random celebrities. These are an idea. Sean William Scott is like been in it like 5 times.
I'm gonna go with Tony Hawk.
Dude Ranch album, yeah. So my introduction to Blink really was the live album that they did. One of my friends bought it, and it basically stayed in my player for like months. Mark, Tom, and Travis show, yeah. I can't listen to half of those songs from that without doing the bits from the live album. Sorry, Phoebes, are you ready?
Yeah. You chosen celebrity. Everyone?
Yeah, I think everyone's ready.
Okay.
I'm just gonna screenshot Benjo just saying boobies in my chat and fucking hell, what is this film?
I don't know, but Sean Combs looks really excited.
I don't know, but Johnny Depp has already left the set and been replaced. Is Perry Edwards? Is Perry Edwards from? Is she from Little Mix?
I think so. I don't know. Sorry, Kathleen Turner. I hardly know her. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
This is a we're already doing a remake of Ocean's 8, but it's another new remake. Taff acting like Taff acting like he doesn't know she's from Little Mix. I mean, from the fact that I said, is she from Little Mix? That means I'm pretty sure she is.
Okay. Okay, Taff, do you want to continue the random questions? I feel like we've had enough of random celebrities.
Do you know what I was thinking? What we could do?
What we could do, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a podcast I listen to sometimes, and it's a podcast called Story Break, and what they do is they try and break a story. I don't know if you know that term, and I don't mean to sound condescending asking if you know that term, but they basically like what they'll do is they'll take an idea, a concept for a film, and then they'll try and work out what they would have the film be from there, and try and like plot out the story of the film. So what we could do is we could try and they'll do it like they'll do stuff like someone will say to them, oh, what would you do if you were doing like Marvel are doing the extended universe now with all the different characters. How would you go about doing a film where you're doing the serial characters extended universe? So you want a film that brings together like Tony the Tiger, Snap, Crackle and Pop and stuff like that, and then they will work out how to plan a film from that. Phoebe already looks like she thinks this is a shit idea. So I was gonna say we could try and come up with an idea and then try and work out how we would make a film for that.
Okay.
So if you were to write, if they said now, so the obvious one is if they said now, right, okay, Phoebe and Taff, you're in charge. We want to like, we've rebooted it again, We've done several restarts in recent years and it just isn't taken off. So what we want to do is we want to give you the Muppets franchise, and we want you to like to actually have a new Muppets film that comes out, and we want you to like give it mass appeal. We want you to be aiming towards an adult audience. We don't want any Muppet sex in there or anything like that. But we want it to not be just like a kids film.
Okay.
So what you know what kind of movie she would make? That's why I said there's no sex in it.
I was like, you disappoint me. I really like the idea of doing Phantom of the Opera meets the Muppets, and the only like member of the cast that's not a Muppet is Christine Daae. I've
not seen Phantom, so I'm lost here already. So
you haven't seen Phantom of the Opera?
Never seen Phantom, so I'm lost here already.
Okay.
So
I'm just so here's the premise of Phantom of the Opera.
It's a weird creepy man who won't leave a woman alone. Is that it?
Yeah, but he's also like really sexy.
Oh, sorry. Is it? Are you okay to not leave a woman alone if you're sexy?
No. It's problematic.
Sorry, guys. Feminist Phoebe. Feminist Phoebe is just want to let you know if you are attractive.
He doesn't change your heart at the end. He's like, all right, you can fucking go. Like, he almost kills a guy, but then he's like, actually, it's all right because she shows him kindness. Honestly, it's a terrible story. It is a terrible story. But just the idea of the Muppets. So
so what Phoebe's trying to say is if women showed men a bit more kindness, maybe men wouldn't commit the atrocities that they commit.
Men can go fuck themselves. Women don't owe you fucking jack shit, alright?
If you're sexy,
Yeah,
you're okay
like-
to do what you want. You can stalk me if you're sexy is basically it. Yeah, that's what Phoebe is saying. I'm glad
That is not what I'm
glad
saying.
people
I want it off, like,
can
on
we
the record
can
that
we
is
let
not what I'm saying.
Pink know that Phoebe said this?
Oh my fucking god, you're such a tattletale. Like, has anyone ever told you that? Were you the kind of kid that, like, if someone did something wrong on the playground, you'd be like the first to run up to the teacher and be like, Miss,
No, you
Phoebe
wouldn't.
did
You wouldn't be.
something wrong."
Wouldn't be the first to run up to the teacher. But if the teacher came over and went, "Oh, okay, who did that?" I'd be like pointing. I'll just sneakily.
Yeah, you're right.
Snitches-
end up in
Snitches get stitches. No,
Actually,
They
they end up in
they
ditches.
they actually
is
get
the phrase
they get
John told me.
rewarded. If anything, they get rewarded. Big grass man. Do you know what? Sorry, Ben. Do you know what Benjo does when he sees someone cheating on Dead by Daylight? He says, "Oh, I hope that person's having a good time." Doesn't ever click the report button. No. Or do you? Wait, do you click the report button? Oh wait, are you snitching now, Benjo? Interesting. I mean, Benjo's a hacker himself anyway, so that's a bad example. But Kermit gets drafted to the Vietnam War. Okay, so Kermit's been drafted.
Right, alright.
Obviously, straight away, Kermit tries to claim that he's a conscientious objector. Kermit and his friends come up with a. Right, what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna remake Dad's Army, but we're gonna have Kermit,
Right.
Kermit, and the crew.
Let's get up the list of Dad's Army characters. 'cause
No,
you know
wait
what?
there. Can we also do another one? Because I do have another one.
Alright. Okay. What's
Okay.
the other one?
So we're recasting, Rocky Horror.
Oh, well, that's easy. Okay, I'm
So-
on it.
So are we keeping? Who we
Tim
keeping?
Curry. We're keeping Tim Curry.
We're keeping Tim Curry. You don't wanna have a Brad and Janet as the humans.
Absolutely fucking not.
So
Look, if anyone is irreplaceable in the Rocky Horror film, it's Tim Curry.
do you, but if you had to, like if you had to have
I don't
a
have to
Muppet,
do anything.
if you
Tim
had to have a
Curry
Muppet,
belongs
in
in
the,
Muppet universe. Tim Curry is born for the Muppet universe.
but if you had to,
Like,
if
I wish I was looking
which
at you in
which of the
face right
Muppets
now.
would you
I-
choose?
Look me in the eye right now. I'm telling you, no one is replacing Tim Curry. Kermit the Frog.
Kermit
so
Kermit
sorry.
is.
Like,
Can
God,
wait? I
don't know.
just have need to open a separate window. I just Google Kermit the Frog
As
Rocky.
Frankfurter.
horror.
Kermit the Frog.
There's got to be some. There's got to be some fan
Right.
art here. Oh, there is. Someone has mocked up the poster. Oh, that's interesting.
I can't. What are you seeing?
I mean, I can show this on stream. This
Show
is
it on
not too
stream.
bad. Just gonna save this to my desktop and pull it in that way. I don't.
Are you
This is-
showing it?
Yeah, I've got to pull it up. It takes a sec. There you go. This is
Okay.
this is quite a picture.
Oh my god, that looks. I would love that poster. Hold on.
The Rocky Horror Muppet Show.
This looks amazing. I feel like I got rid of Taff. Here we go. Sorry, Beaker. You gotta. That poster is genuinely amazing. Props to the artist.
That is pretty cool.
I think I would exchange.
Someone's surely
Beaker.
drawn Rocky as Frank. As Kermit as Frank.
Kermit as Frank. Yeah.
Kermit the Frog.
I would hope so.
There's just Inception going on over there. I do like that when I search Muppet Rocky Horror, it comes up with someone's already done this, and it appears that they just from the thumbnail, like this is the thumbnail of it.
Wait, hold on.
The thumbnail is Muppet cast in the Rocky Horror Show from the Avocado. I don't want to click the article because I don't want us to be spoiled on our plans for it. But
I love the way that he's looking at Beaker.
Are they suggesting that Beaker plays?
Oh my god, Beaker playing Frank.
I'm gonna click on it just to see if it does say Beaker as Frank. Oh no, they have a guest star.
Ah.
Oh no, wait, they had a special guest star as Rocky Horror. They had Dr. Phil Van Nuter as Frankenfurter. Who's Phil Van Nuter?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, he's a weird character. Okay, so I'll let you keep. So are Kermit and Miss Piggy playing Brad and Janet then?
I don't think Miss Piggy would make a good Janet, if I'm honest. I kind of like the idea that it's
Phoebe just doesn't want Miss Piggy. Phoebe doesn't want Miss Piggy on set.
Rizzo and Gonzo as a couple.
Rizzo and Gonzo.
Yeah, because I kind of like Rizzo and Gonzo as a couple. I think it works. So Rizzo and Gonzo are my Brad and Janet.
What if my Brad and Janet, Bunsen and Beaker?
Okay. Well, no, because Bunsen is the narrator. The guy in the library.
Oh, Kermit's my narrator. Kermit's my narrator.
Oh, no. And then Beaker is Rocky.
Beaker's Rocky.
Rocky. Kermit is there for. I actually think Miss Piggy would be the best Frankenfurter.
Miss Piggy is Frankenfurter.
And Kermit would be a fun.
Who've you got?
Fun riffraff.
Who've you got playing Eddie?
Eddie is gonna be a Fuzzy Bear.
Fuzzy Bear.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you think that like it would make sense to maybe have Animal in that role?
Yeah.
Given that he's a big thing of rock and roll, and technically has got his brain missing.
Animal is a better Eddie. You're right. Okay, so now we got Magenta and Columbia. For those at home who can't remember which is which, Columbia is the one who does the tap dancing, played by.
Is Columbia the one who is Eddie's girlfriend?
Yes, and Magenta is Riff Raff's sister and lover. It's a bit of a confusing film.
So then for Columbia, would it make sense to have...
It's Miss Piggy.
Oh, well, I was going to say, would it make sense to have Janice from the Electric Mayhem?
Well, I was going to make her Columbia.
That's what I was saying, Columbia.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Because then if she's Eddie's girlfriend...
Yeah.
You're giving Piggy quite a minor role, really, aren't you?
Yeah, but the thing about Piggy is you can give her any role and she'll like make sure it's her.
Well, you said you potentially.
Piggy would be a good.
Would anyone else?
Wait, no. Did I not make Piggy? I made Piggy. Frankenfurter. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I thought you had Tim Curry as Frankenfurter. You switched that?
It's we're all Muppets now.
We're all Muppets. No, you've got to have one human character.
Well, then that's Tim Curry. Then that's fine. Okay. Then she would be Magenta, and then Columbia would be.
If anyone else would like to suggest a film that we would recast as Muppets, let us know. I mean, the obvious one for me is always like, if you were to do Die Hard, you would have Hans Gruber stays.
Yeah.
Titanic. Ooh. Titanic.
Oh.
I feel like you've got to keep
Leonardo.
I feel like you've got to keep Leonardo, which means you've got to have Piggy.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking the scene where Leonardo draws her naked
We all know the scene.
with Miss
Make me
Piggy
like
playing
one of
that
your
role
French
would be fancy.
Mwah, mwah.
And I feel like the hand hitting the
car, the back of the
thing.
car.
Yeah, it would be a hand and then Piggy pulling the hand back. So does that mean the Kermit's playing her like slimy?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kermit makes an excellent villain though. He's good at it. He's a very diverse actor. I would say.
Wait, are we having Kermit play that then, or do we drafting in Constantine?
Oh yeah, well we could make it just Constantine. That would make it easier. I feel like if you don't have any interest in the Muppets, this is the most boring conversation you ever heard.
This is okay with the do you know, I was thinking the other day, I was like, oh, stream's been doing really well, the averages have been nice and stuff lately. Oh, let's just do a stream with Phoebe, really tank it.
Don't check them. Yeah. Well, to be fair, we are just chatting shy. And we both have, like, well, you have quite high energy, but I have no energy tonight. Like, I just wanted to hang out with you, honestly, pal. Like, he said, oh, do you want to be over to tonight? I was like, oh, I'd actually quite like to hang out with Taff. Like,
you know what it is? It's 22. So 20 minutes is all we've got left until she says that she thinks she's going to go for a bath. She may even say it now. She could say it now.
Wait, is he muted? Is he talking?
No, sometimes I just make signals while you're talking.
Sassy. Okay, I've got another question I wanted to ask you. Actually, I've got with him. Where's the worst place you've ever kissed a girl? This is
probably the vagina. Is that TOS?
No.
If that's TOS, I apologize.
No. Oh my god, Tam.
For those who don't know, the Vagina is actually a club in Manchester. Sadly closed down. You can't go to the Vagina anymore.
Fucking hell. You know what? Yeah.
What's the worst place I've kissed a girl? As someone who we've talked about on stream before, scored 100% vanilla in the BDSM test. I don't think I've kissed anyone in a really exciting place.
It's not. It's just his worst. It doesn't
Worst.
say like exciting. It's just the worst place. Like you were in. No.
Oh, probably Middlesbrough then.
Oh fuck this. Yeah, Middlesbrough. Yeah. I kissed someone at the top of some steps and fell down the stairs. Would like to say they did catch me.
Wow, they really blew you off your feet.
No,
there must have been some kiss.
It was really cringe. Boothie, don't you fucking dare clip that. Him saying vagina. Fucking hell.
I'm just googling Twitch TOS. Is it okay? Is there any way for me to check if it's okay for me to have? I think that's okay. We're mature content. I know you're not allowed to like draw a penis or anything on your stream. Like if you were playing a game and you were to draw a phallic symbol, that's actually against TOS, which I didn't realize.
I didn't know that either. And if in that case, I think everyone's. Oh my god! Hi, pal. Now I'm not sure what I came into. How you doing, pal? Fucking hell. How's the new job going? Taff. I've got this one. I've got this one for you. Who's the most interesting person to have a conversation with? Hint, hint.
What? Dead or alive?
I just saying no specification. These are kind of shit questions.
I mean, I'd probably go with someone alive because you wouldn't have much of a conversation with someone who was dead.
Got him. That was the shittest joke you've ever told.
Got him.
Oh, here's a good question. Did you ever get fired from a job?
Kind of, but not really. I got made redundant twice, but like.
Oh, being made redundant does not count. I'm gonna put that out there.
The first time, like, the company basically shut down, so that didn't count. The second time, they hired me on a 3-month trial contract and decided that after the 3 months that they created a completely new role, and they decided they didn't want the new role, and plus the company was losing money, so they were firing people anyway, so they got rid of me as part of that, but I wasn't technically fired.
Right. It's the technicality.
I got fired from Sainsbury's because you're a terrible person. But what did you get fired for, Boothie?
Yeah, what'd you get tired for, Boothie?
Because those jobs are shit. Like, and to be clear, like, yes, I am a very rich man now, but I've worked shit jobs. I used to work when I was at university. I used to come home every summer and I would work all summer in factories and stuff. I worked in the Tesco factory where we used to have to go around picking the stuff. So, you know, when you see those pallets in Tesco where they're taking the stuff off the pallets to put on the shelves, I used to work in a factory where you'd put all that together. And my favorite one to do was if you did the toiletries one, because what I would do is make sure that all the things that were in big boxes, I would put around the outside of the pallet, and I would leave a massive gap in the center. And you would wrap the pallet as you were going. And then when you got to like all the little items, like the 6-packs of deodorant and stuff that were all awkward to stack and stuff, I would just throw them in the middle. So when they get to the shop and they take them out on the shop floor and they would like cut open the side of it, it would just fall apart because everything would just fall out. But that's what loads of people showed me to do, and like you wouldn't really get fired from a place like that because the turnover of staff was like so fast.
When staff turnover is really fast, like people don't give a shit. People get trained up to do the wrong things for ages, so it's just like shit stacks up. Can
I tell you an absolutely brilliant story about my first day on that job, Phoebe?
Yes, you can.
It's an absolute guys. This has got a brilliant end in this story. So I go into work the first day, and they say, "Right, first day, everyone. What we're gonna do is you're not actually gonna do anything today. We're gonna take you to one of the staff rooms. You're all gonna hang out in there, and we're gonna bring you in one at a time just to finish the induction forms, and you're also gonna get your drugs test." So
you had to do a drugs test?
Yeah, on your first day of the job. So immediately, several people walked out. So I'm like sat there and I'm like, this is gonna be easy. Like I don't give a shit. Like I don't do drugs or anything. So we sat there and there was a dartboard in the room, and I remember someone went, "Oh, there's a dartboard. Does anyone fancy a game of darts?" And so I was like, "Yeah, okay." And they were like, "Oh, do you play at all?" And I was like, "No, but we had a dartboard in the common room at sixth form and stuff, and I've got one at home, but like I don't really play at all." And he went, "All right, okay, you sound like a pro." And I went, "No, I'm not." So I step up and I throw the first dart, and it lands triple 20. And he goes, "Oh, look at this, you're a pro," and all this. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, mate. Second dart, throw it, triple 20. And so at this point, I'm like, oh, shit. And like, he's going, "Oh, fuck this." Like, "Oh, I was going to say we'll play for money, but we're not doing that now." And I'm like laughing. And I'm like, "Yeah, but there's no chance." And he's going, "Right, boys, come on. Everyone get around. He's got 2 triple 20s. He's going to get a 180 now." And I'm like, nah, absolutely no fucking chance in this world am I getting a 180. Pick up the third dart. Throw it. Guess where it lands, Phoebe?
On the floor?
Straight in the center, the triple 20. I scored
wow.
a 180 with my 3 darts. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone bursts out applauding. They pick me up, they carry me around the entire store. That was the I got no the 180 bit did happen, but like the third dart goes in and the guy went, I don't want to play you at darts anymore. Nobody would play me at darts for the rest of the fucking time because I got a reputation, because everyone was like, oh, this guy got a 180. I'm shit at darts. I got the luckiest 3 darts that I've ever had in my life.
What you're saying is you won a competition and afterwards nobody liked you.
No, they still like me. They just didn't want to play darts against me.
That's it. Yeah, no, they just didn't want to hang out with you. Oh, sorry to tell you. I haven't been. Just to go back to the question. Sorry, never been fired for a job, but I never get asked to go back to doing babysitting again because I decided to tell. Like, because I was the youngest sibling, so I grew up with an older brother who would torment me. So I was asked to do some babysitting, and I may have started telling scary stories to these kids that, like, honestly, my brother told me it, like, when I was their age. Yeah, just never got asked to come back. No idea how, why. Probably traumatized those kids.
They'll be fine.
How long were you at that job, by the way?
Oh, I used to work. So every summer I just worked through the entire summer. So I worked at this really really weird place once where it was a factory and basically like my uncle kind of like was one of the people who like ran one of the departments there, and so he got me into this job where it was kind of like you were technically a skilled worker because they taught you to do the thing at the start of the job, and all I was doing, it was really boring. I'm not going to try and explain it all, but you were making these like C-shaped metal things, and what they were apparently used for was they were used for in the Large Hadron Collider. They were actually the things that the neutrons and stuff would be passed through this. They would magnetize them, and it would give it a channel for the stuff to pass down. Not 100% sure that is the case because it sounds like bullshit even saying this, but it was for when the tests were all going on with the Large Hadron Collider and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
So it was really cool, but you were paid like a ridiculous amount, so that if you ever work in a factory, most factories do a thing, especially the factories that make things. They do a thing called Factory Fortnight. This happens like I think all around Europe, might happen in America as well. But Factory Fortnight is a thing where what they do is they shut down the factory for 2 weeks and they clean it. So if you think like most factories will have a lot of machinery and stuff that is constantly running, and they can't ever like stop those machines running. So they take 2 weeks out of the year, which I think is at the same time every year. They shut the factory and they clean everything. But on those 2 weeks, it's kind of like optional for you to work, but it's like the best weeks to work because the day shift is 12 hours. The first 8 hours of the day you earn your normal wage, but then the last 4 you earn time and a half. That's from Monday to Friday. Saturday, your first 6 hours were time and a half, and your second 6 hours were double time. Sunday, your entire 12 hours were double time. So for those 2 weeks of Factory Fortnight, I earned like $1,000 a week. It was fucking ridiculous.
Hell.
It was like the amount of wages that you were getting because of like all this stuff. But I worked my ass off that week. Like I remember there was one of the machines was like, it was like a furnace, which while the furnace was on, they would blast the things they were testing with ball bearings kind of things. So it would basically be a thing to test the stuff they were making, where they would apply massive temperature and then blast it to see if it affected it, if it got to give you the testing for when it goes into use. But like all these ball bearings would be blasted at it, and then they'd go into a pit underneath it. And this machine was always on because it was easier to always keep it running than ever turn it off. But it'd be turned off for Factory Fortnight. We'd go into like you basically climb down a ladder and you'd be in a pit and you'd be like shoveling ball bearings into a bucket, and like it'd be like a year's worth of stuff would be down in this hole, and it would be like that some of the hardest work. You were only supposed to go down there for like 5 minutes at a time because like the air would be like so bad because of all the dust and stuff down there. But it was like crazy. But like I've done all sorts. Like that's the thing. That's the crazy thing with like I think that's what's given me the grounding with stuff of like having done bits of everything.
Oh, 100%. I'm so grateful that I've worked such a variety of jobs. Like I honestly think people who've had those kind of experiences, it kind of gives you like a hindsight of hard graft and like what makes it like nice to work with people, what makes a job, because you can work a really shit job, right, and as long as you like the people you work with, the time it's not as bad. Like, as long as you have that one thing to look forward to. Whereas you could work a job that like doesn't sound like it would be that bad, but if the people are crap or like you're just on your own, it can be very shite, really.
Yeah, and it's like weird as well. Obviously, like people are always a bit some jobs are a bit strange, and you know, some of the best jobs I've had were the jobs where, you know, you were working with people. And I think that's the disconnect that a lot of people have these days, is not realizing that like just because someone's not got the best education or the best place in life right now doesn't mean that they're any less a person than anyone else. And that's why it's
100%.
sad sometimes to like read the stuff in the news and stuff about, you know, the way people are treating people. And even like now, like I barely watch the news lately, so I don't want to talk about this too much in case I get it wrong, but I was seeing that there's plans to ship asylum seekers off to Rwanda, and you're like, Jesus Christ. And like there's talk that, oh, you know, it's only the single men that they're going to be shipping away. And it's like, well, that doesn't make it necessarily any better. Like, just you can't just like be like, oh yeah, it's only the women and children that we care about just because that they're single men. Yeah, there's always bad people. There's bad people in every section of life. Like, you know, there's plenty of fucking bad people in politics for a start, but like, you know, I was like 100% ACAB or cops are bastards, but also my dad was a cop, and I know my dad was a good man and didn't do some of the shit that people get accused of. I had to watch videos of my dad getting hit around the head with a cricket bat in his work, which was fucking crazy. And like I've seen the video of him being hit around. It was no, I'm not gonna tell all the story, but the reason there was a video was it was an outdoor pool in Cardiff. There were a group of youths were throwing glass bottles into the pool and smashing them so that there would be all glass at the bottom of the pool. My dad turned up, and so this all got videotaped because there was someone who was videoing their kids playing near the pool, and they ended up turning the camera to where my dad and his fellow officer were trying to stop these kids, and it ended up with my dad getting hit around the head with a cricket bat, which is fucking hilarious.
Pretty brutal, to be honest. Like a cricket bat did a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah, he had like a lump on his head that was huge. It was like the size of a cricket ball, which was ironic. But yeah, it's like 100%. Like I don't sit here and go like, you know, just because my dad was a cop means all cops are good. No, it doesn't, because there's systematic abuse in all of the system. There's problems everywhere. There's issues with, you know, some of the best places I've worked in have been places where, you know, some of the people have gone home and, you know, not had much. Some of the worst people, like I was told by someone recently that you know, I was saying to you yesterday, I know somebody who knows the guy who is the owner of like Boohoo and Pretty Little Thing and stuff like that, and they've told me that he's like one of the worst people they've ever met and treats people like shit. And you're like, yeah, but then you look at it and you go like, I watched the Jimmy Savile documentary. I don't know if you've seen that yet, Phoebes.
I haven't seen it yet.
So I'm
gonna watch it.
not going to spoil it, but like, it's very interesting.
Spoiler, everything's gonna. Is there
No,
gonna
but
be stuff I don't know about?
Some of the stuff in there, you're like, oh shit, really? Like, there were certain things. So like when you see, for instance, like without going into anything at all, his actual closeness to certain members of the political parties and the royal family, like the fact that, you know, it's revealed at one point that the certain members of the royal family would send him their speeches to say, is this relatable for people? And it's like one of those things where
Oh God,
you like look at certain
that's
statements
how
he made.
untouched the royal family are.
But it's like there is one side of it where I can understand like someone like him, the image that he presented, but also the way that he presented it, like so fucking crazy. Hey Dazzle Compulsi as well. Yeah, this is a multi-stream with Phoebe. Thank you for the. But this is the thing, like just because like it's always that thing, like there's lots of people in there who I think there's one woman who talks about the fact that she was at one point is like head of press and stuff, and she was like, I didn't know about any of this, and like I have to live with that every day. And it's like I said to Rach at the time, I was like, the weird thing is she's also a victim, and like, but a lot of people are never gonna accept that because they're gonna go, why did you not know? But I can name incidences where there's people who, you know, that now this is gonna sound to people like I'm talking about a specific thing, and it's gonna especially sound to Phoebe like I'm talking about a specific thing, but there's been people who, you know, I've been friendly with who have then found out have got different motives and motivations, but that does, then I have to look at myself and go, did I you know, did I let that behavior go on? And it's like, well no, ultimately they're fooling you as well, and that's part of the thing with, you know, you look at Donald Trump, people go, oh god, he's such an idiot. The Simpsons were making jokes years ago about him being president, and then he is president. Boris Johnson years ago gets stuck on a thing where he's sliding down, hanging in midair, and people are like, oh god, what an idiot, look at this guy stuck on a thing hanging in midair with British flags, he looks like a right idiot. Becomes prime minister. Nigel Farage, what a joke, what a joke of a man, he's a daft racist, ends up as a member of European Parliament. Like, this is the problem, like, you know, there's ways that people see things, and there's things that happen, and
you're not giving me like faith in humanity, but I do get you. Like,
but it's like this is why as well, when people say like, oh Taff, you're such a great person because you give away everything that you earn on stream for charity, and I go, like, that doesn't mean I'm a great person. Like, there could be loads of shit that negates that. You know, someone could go, Taff, you give away every penny you spend, you get from your stream to charity. That's such a great thing. But then someone else could go, hey Taff, you spent £1,000 on a camera. Why didn't you give that £1,000 to charity instead and use the shitty camera that you're using? So there's all these things that go on. Thank you, Road to El Dorado.
Yeah.
It's humanity's shit. We're shit.
Humanity's shit.
That's why
people are conniving. Hey Static, how you doing, pal?
And to finish, that is why that I believe that when you die, there's absolutely fucking nothing.
It's absolutely fucking nothing.
And that's the answer to the question we asked an hour and a half ago.
And that, guys, is where we're gonna end it today. Hope you enjoyed the co-stream. Jeez.
But there is absolutely nothing. You get no fucking second chances. So live the best life that you can here, and be the best person that you can to everybody.
Choose son's crying. Well, let's be real. Like, the whole reason that like religions, like organized religion the way it is to basically like undermine and placate society, especially like the poor in society, from upturning and like rioting on the rich because they're like, look, listen, you have a hard lot in this life, but next life will be better. It was used to placate and like basically keep those in power apart. Thanks for following. I'm glad that this is the conversation. It's like, yeah, I'll follow this. Let's get real depressing. Cheers, pal. Thanks for the follow.
There's actually a really interesting bit at the end of the, well, it's not at the end. It's when they show Jimmy Savile's funeral, and
Yeah.
I think there's talk of the fact that he was a really strong Catholic, I think it was, and that you know, there's a line in there about forgetting people's sins, and it's like, oh, it's so like, this is the bit that, like, I think what you've got to do is, maybe there is a higher power up there, maybe there is reincarnation, maybe I'm completely wrong, maybe when you die in this life you go actually to live in the real world, and this is all just a fucking Truman Show and we're not really like here and all this kind of shit. But like, all you have to do is just fucking be the best person that you can be. Just be the nicest person that you can be.
I'm sorry, because I'm pretty sure whatever Kieran's written in my chat is definitely going to be a joke. Speaking of which, did you hear about Malone Brown? No. Who's Malone Brown? If this is dodgy, pal, I will delete it immediately.
Wait, say it again.
Speaking of which, did you hear about Malone Brown? Malone Brown did. That's a shit joke! It's not even good! It's not even good! Disappointing. It's no Tarzan running down a hill. I'll tell you that for nothing. But not to be predictable, Taff.
It's 10 o'clock.
I might go have a bath. might leave now.
You might leave now. I might actually.
What you might actually,
since you're going in the bath,
yeah.
I might actually actually play a little bit of Dead by Daylight.
I'm shocked. You don't like you don't like Dead by Daylight though, do you? Like,
I do like Dead by Daylight. You've
Well,
got it
I'm
wrong.
shocked by this.
You're the person who doesn't like Dead by Daylight.
right, I'm gonna definitely
See,
say,
normally what would happen, guys, is that if we were both finishing at the same time, we'd talk for like another half hour at least. So if Phoebe's going in the bath, there's no point in me finishing. So
no, sorry.
Otherwise, I'll be just keeping Phoebe from her bath.
Look, it's bath time. Thanks. But thanks for streaming, Tap. I'm gonna say goodbye to my chat and then like hop over with a raid. But thanks for streaming with me, and thanks for existentialism. Really appreciate it.
And don't forget, if you die, there's nothing.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys. If you die, there's nothing. Bye, Taff.
Bye. I don't know if she's actually gone. She left the call. She has left the call. But that was it. Look at that, Dead by Daylight all loading already. Straight into it. I think I've changed game and stuff as well. We're so organized on this stream. But that was fun. Like, obviously, if you don't already, I think most of you do. I was talking to Phoebe through all of that. Phoebe is not just like someone that I like to stream with. She's someone that I like to hang out with, and just chill out with. So it was my pleasure. That's why I like absurdism. If you die, there's nothing. So fuck everything. Rebel against life and death and make it all your own. And paraphrasing. It doesn't punish, it doesn't reward, it doesn't judge it all. It just is, and so are we. I mean, all my problem with all the theories of what happens, and like obviously this is coming as well as someone who's just had someone close in their family pass away. Like, so let's say there's an afterlife, right? Okay, so first off, let's say there's an afterlife, right? And then from there, let us say that there's a heaven and a hell, right? So that's what we're saying. If we're saying there's an afterlife and we're saying there's a heaven and a hell, so let's say I go there. I go to heaven. And I get into heaven and I'm like, it's really nice. Like, oh, here's all the people who I met in life who had passed away before me, and I get to meet them again. This is amazing. And then I'm like, oh, wait there. Wait. Where's Tom? And they go, Tom? I go, yeah, Tom. He was one of my best friends. He was such a good guy. He passed away like 8 years ago. And they go, oh, Tom. Yeah, no. And I'm like, what do you mean no? And they go, oh no, he's down there. I'm like, Tom's down there? What did he do? And then they go, oh, he did this. And I'm like, wait, Tom did that? And then I'm like, wait, I didn't know about that. And they go, yeah, you didn't know about it. That's why you're up here. Oh, wrong button. I'm like, where's Pulsey? And they go, he's actually the one who runs down there. Should we play some Survivor? What have you walked into? Just a lot of talk of kind of existentialism and just a lot of randomness tonight. I was doing a little chat about random stuff earlier. No, but like, so let's say that for a start, right? Let's say instead of, right, okay, we're still saying there's heaven and hell, and I die and I go, oh yeah. Wait, where's Rach? And they go, oh, she's still down on Earth. She's still alive. And I go, oh right, okay, no worries. Wait a few years. Suddenly there's a new incoming. So go to the gates to check who's coming in. Thank you, Phoebe. So we're talking now, Phoebes. I'm saying, like, what happens if say if there is a heaven and a hell and I go up to heaven? You were talking about vaginas. No, Maz, Phoebe said, where's the worst place you've ever kissed a girl? And I said, on the vagina. It was a bad joke. So let's say I've gone to heaven, right? I've gone to heaven. And so Rach didn't die at the same time. Rach stayed alive. And I've gone to heaven, and then so a few years pass, and they go, oh, you'll never believe who's coming up today. And I'm like, oh, ooh. And they go, oh, Rach is coming up. Oh, sick. Like, finally get to see Rach again. I hope everything's all right. Go, oh yeah, she lived a happy life after you, she managed to get over you, all this. Like, oh yeah. Rach walks in. She's got some other fella with her. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? What's this about? She's like, oh, I met another fella after you passed. We've been together since. So what do I do now? Oh, well, this is awkward. What? And I'm going to the big fella. I'm going, is this how it works? Is this how it works? And then he goes, oh, well, actually, she can decide. Threesome's clearly the answer. It's not my bag, though. 100% vanilla. 100% vanilla. So the big man goes, oh, well, she can choose. And I go, she chooses the other fella because she's been with him more recently. And I'm like, all right, so what do I do now? Right, that's that. Right. So that can't happen, right? That doesn't make sense. Let's go with reincarnation. Like, reincarnation. Okay. So how come all the people who get reincarnated, they're always like really important people? All the people who were like, oh, I had my past life. It turns out I was one of the like the senior like caregivers in Cleopatra's thing. I used to do the makeup for Cleopatra before her regular things. This, you know, we used to make her look beautiful. Me and Cleopatra, we were best friends. How come it's never like the person whose life and they go, oh yeah, like I was actually I was a murderer in this life. This previous life, I just died as a child. This other life, no, I passed away. I was actually one of the sperms who didn't make it on that life. That doesn't make sense. Ghosts makes no sense. Imagine how many fucking ghosts there'd be around. Imagine how many ghosts there'd be around. There'd be ghosts all the time. Good luck, I'm your killer. Just remember, streamer always gets the hatch. I'm solo, by the way. I'm not running with anyone. If a sperm is half a person, is being a sperm living only half a life? I mean, Dazok, then you... So, first off, your question is the sperm half a person? Or, is chicken and the egg situation? Is the sperm half a person? Or, is the sperm the full person and the egg is just the incubator? Or, is the egg the person and it needs the sperm to... Or is it half each? Not replying to Pulses. I think I've got my own stream open now. Taffy, you okay? Feel free to ask me anything. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Feel free. I'm in one of those moods. It isn't really the chicken and the egg. So what is it, Rachette? Shit, I need a controller. We don't play keyboard or mouse. Okay. Okay, we're gonna run straight at the killer. Ah, oh, no. It's Benjo. There he goes. Fucking Benjo's got someone already. The egg came before the chicken. It wasn't a chicken. I completely agree with that. I hate the chicken and the egg thing because it's 100% the egg. Do you like coffee as well? Are you strictly a tea person? I actually don't like coffee really. If I get coffee, it tends to be like iced coffees and stuff like that. Oh, he's got her. I'm gonna go straight back to my gen. I'm not really a coffee drinker though. Where'd you go? Coffee's awful. I don't think it's awful, but I just think it's... I do find it quite bitter. It's going back up there. Coffee's like alcohol, none of it tastes like you just like the effect. Yeah, 100% agree. We get nailed here. Lovely stuff there. I'm a Swede and we really enjoy coffee. I think it's one of those tastes that, like, the same as like certain beers and stuff. Like, I don't get why people will go for like try and get the chase on us. Really don't like that I've gone this way round. Okay, he's rushed off us to chase someone else. Wouldn't mind a quick look round for Ruin, but I don't think I've got time. I don't know the spawn spots for the stuff so much. I might be able to get a little cheeky off here. Is there one over here? Didn't actually come this way. I was there. Can I just check it's not in here? I do have a objective for getting totes done. So we could just go around and have a quick look around this area. There's oh, is that it over there? I think that's it over there. That's definitely it over there, isn't it? Is he guarding me? Okay, we're gonna try and debate the chase again. No, he's gone after the other guy. I can't bait a chase here. Unless he didn't see me, which I very much doubt. I think I hear Ralph barking, which is a bit of a nightmare. Did we get ruined, by the way? Did. I think there's another way to tell that we got ruined that didn't need me to stop on the gen. Oh, nice. A double pop is like so satisfying. So I think what I'm going to try and do is do that one that's over there. It's a bit of a problem here. Is it going to be that hook? No, it's got to be the hook upstairs, right? Yeah. That's really awful for the team. Because that's a... Someone already used this? Jesus Christ. Okay, there is one over here. Bad double back. Bad double back. He didn't fancy hitting the pallet though. Okay, he knew the pallet was there. But we're all good. Unlucky, unlucky. No, David. No, Dwight, I mean. Wait, what was that? Was that Dwight just hanging in the pallet the whole time? No, Dwight, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for my first hook. It was going so well. It wasn't going that well, to be fair. I'm intrigued as to what she's doing. Because it would make sense for her to have, like, positioned herself closer. Knowing that he's probably going to go after the Dwight now. But she may be just worried about the slug. Right, he's going for the Dwight, so she should be able to get me off here. Right, that was a risk that I was willing to take. So Dwight got off. Why is the Dwight just hanging in pallets? Why was he just hanging in pallets? There's no way you're Benjo. Okay. Going that way is interesting. I don't know if it's going to pay off. She's got no way to drop down though now. Or like no other way. Okay, and now they're both going to run into me, aren't they? No, you need to go different ways. Okay. I think we still have this one up, do we? That makes sense. We still have this one. Oh, that was bad. Did awful timing on that. I should have just committed to what I knew. But the problem is they both started running to the same place when they were both down. Like, just difficult when that happens. Like, if you're in the chase, you need to be leading the killer away. But it looks like we're going to be in a position now. I mean, there's no point trying to, like, crawl anywhere here. I don't think anyone's going to get off his shoulder. I'm just going to stay where I am. They've all gone very far from him. Dazzle redeemed Tyolo. I'm not going to bother stressing. Oh, is he wanting me to? He wants me to because he's gonna get the more points doing this. She's gone all the way over there. I'm sorry to the other players in this game. But that was all we were gonna get. That was the only way anyone in the game gets more points. So I do feel bad for kind of betraying the team then, but I also didn't. I'm gonna try and do gens. No clue if he saw me then. Oh, that was good, Taff. There is a gen down here, right? They both popped? I am just going to try and see if I can see if Rach is dealing with Ralph, because Ralph is very much barking.
Time for a drinky booze.
Thank you for the hydrate, Pulsey. I guess we're going to see over there. No? He knows, see? He knows. The corporation. It's a friendly respect. Is he saying the hatch is down there? Oh, can I do this? I need to do this. I need to do this totem. Is he... Did he find it? Does he want me to just open the door? Oh shit, I backed out. I meant to say GG. I didn't even see what the killer's name was. I'm really sorry. if the oh, of course we knows the killer's name was. I completely forgot that the killer was in the stream. Sasuke. He was. Sasuke. I'm sorry. I completely forgot that he was in the stream. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. That makes it even worse that it looks like I proper betrayed the team. What do we need to do? Cleanse one more tome. Sasuke, this streamer escape offering needs a nerf. I mean, to be fair, I completely forgot that you were in here at the start, but I did make sure you got the two people who were determined to hide. This more of a Sabo one, so let's go with that. Oh, we'll go with that actually. So we want to cleanse one more token. Good game though. I enjoyed that. That was fun. And I hope you at least enjoyed our little chases. Thank you for the follow. Ralph is like barking his head off right now. So I don't know what Rach was planning on doing with him tonight. I think so. Lately in the evenings, Ralph has been barking. There were some great chases. I hope I provided you better chases than the other people in the game anyway. That's all I hope for. There was some strange decision making in that game. But there always tends to be with DBD anyway. I don't know whether the one Dwight just had a whole thing to get you with pallet stuns, whether they were trying to get pallet stuns on you. But it seemed like they were just hanging around next to pallets a lot. It looks like Ralph's been up about 20 minutes at the moment, and he's just barking his head off. I think Rach hasn't heard it, so I'm gonna leave him as well, because he's basically been waking up in the middle of the night and wanting to come up on the bed lately. But we don't want him to get too used to coming up and hanging on the bed. A lot of camping pallets. Yeah, I mean the one where I got into the pallet while you were chasing me, and he came out for the bait, and then you got him down, and I was like, I just don't know why, like, he was hanging out in the pallet there. And then the one where I saboed you, which I was like, I'm gonna exchange here because I'd rather me get my first hook than him get his possible, I think, second or death hook. And then he just ran off and stood right in the pallet, and I was like, there's absolutely no chance of you getting away there. That was a waste of my sabo. An absolute waste of my sabo. Naughty Ralph. He is naughty. I don't think at this point that it can really be that he wants to go to the toilet. I might just go and check on Rach and just make sure she knows. So I will BRB. It's okay, guys. I'm back. It's okay. We got back just in time. So from our little play of Nurse, I've learned a bit more about how she works now. I think she gave up that, I think she left that chase because she respected the quality. I've also just realized we've bought a sabotage build for our toolbox, despite the fact that we do have sabotage. Taffa studies his foe. I'm gonna bail from this gen because one, the increase in speed is not really worth it. Oh yeah, we haven't been doing the stats tonight. Oh, I do have DBD in the title though. So we know that she, in a chase, in a simple chase, she moves slower than us. So what she really needs to be doing is getting us into situations where she can speedily get to us. So that was a clever one from her. That was a clever one from us. Oh, but that's bad. And that was also bad. It makes you so sleepy. That was a silly pallet drop. Okay, so bit worrying. So, and my thoughts on the game as I play it, and these are not meant in a negative way towards other players at all, but we know we've got 2 people over that way. We've got 1 person coming to make the save. We've currently got no one on a gen. Someone was hiding in a locker. Gonna let her do the heal. She doesn't want to. Are we potentially being... No, we weren't being tunneled. Or we've been a basement but I studied the nurse. So this gen is very high. We could do with trying to get in with a cheeky Sabo in this game. Oh, we have another gen up here? I don't think we're close enough to get a Sabo off there. Now, it would make sense for her to come straight towards this portion of the map. But what I need to do is, now I know she's over there, I need to be getting over to make that save, because I think she's going to hook this person before I can make the save. So what I may have to do here, I may actually have to divert. Okay. I can't hear you. What? I mean... Yeah, well, you... I mean... I can't talk. I mean, you shouldn't have brought him out. You should have taken him... You said you were going to take him to the toilet and then... Yeah? Sorry, that was discussion with Rach about Ralph. So she's basically letting him get away with it. So she's taken him to the toilet and then taken him, let him go, just come upstairs. Which I understand why she's done it, but given it's the first time, I think I would have just probably made him stay out. Now we should probably heal here while we're doing this. How old is Ralph? 3. He's coming up to 3 in June. He's like 2 and a lot. But yeah, he's just started doing this recently, barking in the night until we go and bring him upstairs. But it's teaching him the behavior. So personally, I would say now we know he doesn't. Get out here. Right. So again, no one's on a gen right now. So this is the worst thing to be doing. Put this earphone back on. Awful decision on that drop then. I thought I had the time to stun her, but I didn't quite have time. Was that me dead? Well, that is me not paying attention to the game. That is too much going on with talking about Ralph. I did not realize I was on death hook. Otherwise, I would not have made that decision. I ran into her then to try and force the chase, but if I'd been known I was on death hook, I would not have done that. But that's fine. We did our task. I might switch from playing Jake for a little bit because he's a bit. I don't have the build that I quite like. I'm feeling like I want to play something a bit more my way or the highway. High or low? Yeah, sure. You can play your high low. Let me ready up first so that, because sometimes the queue times are awful. Just check. Are we gonna play as someone else? What have we got on Bill? Bill would be fun to play for a little bit. Borrowed time. Slippery meat, unbreakable, and dead hard. Oh Jesus Christ. What we got? Oh, blast mine. Try this. I just have to select a challenge as well, because we have now almost completed. Oh, healed 2 people while using empathy. So I think that's a Claudette perk. What we might actually do is, I believe, put some points into this guy. Oh shit! No, I've done it into Claudette. I'm not supposed to do Claudette yet. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this guy. Totally messed this up. Bear with me, Dazok. I will be with you in just a second. I was doing a breakdown on someone's channel today of how you earn extra channel points. It's interesting. There's little things you can do if you ever a shorter channel points and need a couple extra to play high low or something like that. You get, I think it's between 300 to 500 for just giving 1 bit in a month. So as long as it's the first bit you've given in a month, you get like a bonus 350, I think it is. Maybe completely wrong with that, so don't quote me. Definitely get between 300 and 500 just for your first bit gift in a month. And then you also get like a 1.2 multiplier for like follows and stuff. For subbing. Right, let's play Claudette. We'll use empathy. So we'll put empathy in instead of borrowed time. No, we won't put it instead of borrowed time. We'll put it instead of deception. Because I think we can escape. Heal 2 survive health states in a single trial. So we'll use a med kit. Right, there you go. What's up, guys? It's time for another edition of A Taff's Hyolo. And today's contestant, the reason I'm having to desperately type, is Dazok. Went straight in with the pog. Would you like to dab for luck? Maybe because I didn't let you dab for luck in time, you got the 7. Look, my mum on Twitch. Oh, your mum's looking. I can guarantee you. Hello, Dazok's mum. May I just say, that's a lovely blouse you're wearing. Higher or lower than a 7? Higher or lower than a 7? If you have Amazon Prime, you can link your account to Twitch. And there's no link there. Higher is a king, which means you go lower. It's another king. We're going to swap that out. Pop that somewhere random in the deck. It's an 8. It's pied by Barry. That means, Dazok, you have officially been pied by Barry. Would you like to go higher or lower than an 8? I need to sort that. There's no link there. Lower than an 8. It's an ace, which means you go higher. It's a 3, higher or lower than a 3, to be only the second winner in this month. That is right, isn't it? Yeah, you've got 4. Higher or lower than a 3. Higher or lower than a 3. Obviously, pied by Barry would mean a custard pie to the face. Higher? It's a 10. It's Muck Jedi's. That means I have to open this. Oh, Pulsey. Pulsey, thank you again for placing a merch order, by the way. Exclamation mark merch. We may possibly be changing where our merch comes from. I've had a company get in touch with me. Thank you for the celebration. But a company get in touch with me about doing merch with them. So I'm gonna schedule a call with them at some point. Which is very exciting. Hilo winner. We have to put Dazok in now. And there you go. You have a limited edition hoodie? Exactly. So we have to heal 2 full health states in this match. Look at that. Another game. I do enjoy a bit of Dead by Daylight, though. I have been getting back into it lately. It just feels like... It feels very much like a game I can pick up and just play for a bit and enjoy. I am going to be at Insomnia tomorrow. I don't know if anyone I know is going to be there. If you are at Insomnia tomorrow and you do want to say hello, do let me know. I am usually quite a comfortable person with new people who approach me, but just let me know if you do know me from stream, so I'm not completely weirded out. Remember, guys, you see me all the time. But I don't necessarily see what you guys look like. And always think about that if you're meeting any kind of content creator or anything like that. Like, you know what they look like and you see them all the time, but they won't be familiar with your voice or anything like that. Not that I think anyone from here tonight is going to be at Insomnia tomorrow, but you never know. If you're sexy, you can just stalk Taff. No, that was That was Phoebe's rules, not mine. Okay, we're gonna get that tote. They were staying very close to that pallet. I look like a ball with moves. That's the thing, I know the smell. I mean, we can actually heal ourselves. I don't know why I'm not healing myself. Did they Kobe? Or did...
I'm so sorry, Taff. I'm so sorry.
That was a rare one-handed dab. Normally I don't limit you to a one-handed dab, but today you just get a one-handed dab. Oh, we did have borrowed time. I could have gone for that. That was silly. I hate that that counts as a hit. That feels like it shouldn't count as a hit. See, there's several games without using borrowed time. I completely forgot that I had BT. So what I should have done is not been staying on the gen and gone and got them off the hook. They would have been able to potentially take a hit as well. Okay, what? Going in and out of the locker, I'm not sure on there. This person's going to run straight into him. Yep, there you go. Oh! The dodge, though. Very, very done there. Absolutely mind-numbingly dull calls on this match so far. Taff goes and plays his main character, the character he plays the most, and starts playing absolutely crap. Oh, I did want to address some stuff as well. So obviously I owe you guys a bunch of special streams. I do keep a track of everything I owe you. Unfortunately, with everything going on at the moment, I don't feel it's a good time for me to be able to dye my hair pink. I don't feel that it would be well, purple is meant to be, not pink. Don't feel that would be really kind of a good idea, given that I'm going to be coming up to having my nan's funeral and stuff. We've also got a couple of different like special streams, like being gunged. I'm still looking at sorting. I need to order the gunge properly for that and arrange how that's going to be done. We've got a quiz show stream that I owe, and a which is one of those things that I just requires me to do the work for it. So I just need to get the time to sort that out. Did that count myself? Okay, well, that was the dumbest completion of a challenge ever. Obviously, I was going to do the Nana Taff stream, which, again, I don't want to feel like it's disrespectful. And I know nobody will think that it's disrespectful, but given the fact that we did that, so I can clear that off. Let's get a little reward, which is nice. There are a few that I need to do from here, which I can still do. Oh, we haven't actually completed this. Cleanse 20 totems. Cleanse 20 totems is probably the best one for us to be working on at the moment. So there's no point in me having the Sabo. I try and use diversion. Okay, we need to cleanse 20 tokens. So really, I could do with doing someone that I've got taps on. Don't know if I've got it on near. Doesn't appear so. Yeah, I don't want it to be like misconstrued in any way as like disrespectful or anything. So once we get past my grandmother's funeral and stuff, I'll look at doing the certain bits like I will dye my hair. And we are going to try and dye our hair properly. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird time with everything. It's one of those awkward times where I've said something there and I don't know what to say to follow it up. But I will say I keep a track of everything. As you know, like I keep a list of everything for like Hunger Games or stuff like that. The entries. I don't think I've ever screwed anyone over with an entry or with a missed high or low or anything. So like one of my big hates is when people do charity streams and stuff and then they don't follow through on the things that they've said. So I want to make sure, like I've got to do a cooking stream, I've got to do a hot tub stream. Unfortunately, our hot tub is out of action at the moment, so I can't do anything regarding that. The cooking stream does require like pre-planning and stuff, which is why I haven't done that yet. Obviously, our streaming has been a bit crazy lately, but 100% just wanted you guys to always know that like when it comes to this stuff, I do keep a track of it. I do make sure that I know what I need to do, and we will we'll have it you'll get everything that's promised. The only thing that like that is the one thing that worries me is that I haven't done the bacon with Taff. It probably won't be bacon. I'm gonna work out. This is where the planning comes in. Is that we need to work out what the balance is of if I'm making something, I don't want to be like I mean, this is a random thing, but like if I was doing a barbecue stream and I was like, I'm gonna make brisket, and now we're gonna put all these spices and stuff on the brisket, and now we're gonna pop it in the barbecue for 15 hours or however long it takes. Because what am I going to do for those 15 hours? So we need to make sure that, like, if we're, say, making a cake, I think making a cake would be fun. I think it'd be funny if we made a cake that maybe looked like Ralph, and then I kind of do a little parody of which of these is actually a cake, and show, like, Ralph and the cake, and then, like, cut into the cake, and it, you know, I don't know, it's daft. And be like, oh look, it was the one that really looked shit and nothing like a dog. You can teach me to bake if need be. Cake decorating is very hard. I mean, the thing is with bacon is that it's all very exact, isn't it? Like, bacon's always one of those things that I find it funny when, like, so I think it was Phoebe was gonna make a cake, and she was like, oh, I'll just make it up as I go along. And I'm like, bacon is one of the things you can't do that. But she then said that she was doing certain that she was doing like she was still doing the right quantities of stuff. I think Ralph is sounding like he's settled down. So basically, Rach was panicking because he was still barking. But it's looking like now he's kind of finally settled on lying on the floor. I told her there's no point in bringing him out because we're just teaching him that it's the right, that he gets rewarded for it. Can't remember what my goal was this Joe Bacon, though, to main reason I'm chunked. It's alright. I think I don't know how much I've talked about my weight on here before, but like I just find it a weird thing to talk about because like I think you always should be happy in who you are, and if you're happy to be a chonk, be a chonk. Like I'm not always happy with the size that I am. So like it's difficult sometimes to be like, oh fuck, totally screwed that up. Sorry, if you can hear the weird noises in the background, that's Ralph. She's actually dropped the chase there. So that was very nice. Sorry, Bill. I'm fairly sure I'm supposed to be doing totes, so that's why I'm doing this. Going to the gym, which is high end. Yeah. Oh my god, I fucked that up so hard. I got away with that. Oh! How are we getting away with this? How did we get away with all of those? How did we get away with that? The Dukes. Wait, Plague, you use the bad Dukes emote. There's the Dukes and there's bad Dukes. They were some Dukes. Every other Duke was bad. Cheers, Matson. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? She's had a rough game though. This could be someone who's fairly new to the artist. They do look like they've got some. Doesn't take a lot for Dukes to stop sounding like a real word. They do seem like they've got an idea of what they're doing with the crows and stuff. So whether the team is just playing really well. So when you get shit. Is he coming up? Hey, Ash. Oh, he got me with the crows. Oh, so I've gone the wrong way here. So there's a This window was what I was aiming to go for. Now the doors were both this way. I have a feeling we've gone towards the wrong door. We haven't. That was a rough game for her. That was a rough game. It was a good game for us. There was a lot of nice jukes in there. Rough game for the killer. Queen Quinzel. I feel bad. That is probably their first game with the artist, and they're a tough one to get used to. But you know, we did some nice stuff in there. I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, Ralph is still barking. Angry Ralph, yeah, he's being he wants to come up, but the thing is, if we bring him up, it's just giving him a well done on his behavior, really. So not a good idea to let him up right now. So we're gonna leave him downstairs at the moment, but that's possibly going to end up being the wrong thing. In terms of him being a stroppy boy. I think what I might actually do is we might actually call it there. Sorry it's a bit earlier than usual. Obviously we did the stuff with Phoebe before, and then we've just been chilling with a bit of DBD, but I did say at the start of the stream today, I'm feeling a little bit physically rough today. I am going to be at that's the stream. Not a problem. Not a problem. I am going to be at Insomnia tomorrow. We are going to be doing just walking around Insomnia. Maybe I'll take some videos. You know, take some videos and we'll make a little YouTube video of BigTaffMan at Insomnia. But yeah. A little bit of a shorter stream than usual today. Let us, though, go raid someone who is streaming, who was streaming before I started streaming and is still streaming now. It's someone we've run into on the Rust server a bunch of times. And it is Henry Flame. But we'll use the standard raid message, nothing fancy on there. Henry is currently playing Elden Ring, so if you want to avoid the Elden Ring spoilers, then feel free to do so. Otherwise, just drop that raid message in, or just drop a TAF raid in there, and I will catch you guys. We will be back on Sunday, probably doing a WWE stream. Gonna work it out, but we'll see what's happening Sunday. I love you all. Be good to yourselves. Remember, if you can't be good, use protection. Catch you later.